It's okay. Everybody knows I make fun of the guild with 2 players.
Yeah, that's
True.
fair. That's fair. Very valid.
As you should. Don't forget to
Oh.
tweet, Wolfie.
Is it still tweet if it's X?
Wait, it says no D&D, but it should be D&D. Fuck.
No D&D. Yeah, not one single D&D.
I mean, wait, it is D&D. Oops.
I'm looking and I can't see any D&D right now.
What do you mean?
Oh my goodness, I am actually melting.
Yeah, that's why I have my OnlyFans on.
Yeah, I wish I had OnlyFans at this point.
I'm not allowed to say that on stream, actually. Oops.
Sorry. I mean, I wish I had one fan.
Same. I have the
I'm just gonna sit like this.
Like- top.
Yeah,
The
respect
propeller.
it. I actually respect it.
No, it's actually worse.
A
Alright,
little box more, and you could put ice on the side. Great.
so who wants to do last week's recap? This is the wrong scene.
I don't
Shambles
think I wrote it.
really would like to do it.
Yeah, do you want me to read it?
There
You
is
wrote
nothing
it.
to read.
No one wrote
Is
anything.
it?
No.
Okay, right. So last week, the gang did some stuff. They went to places and they spoke to people and maybe fought something.
Wrong.
There we
go.
You didn't fight anybody?
We
No.
did have a session last week. Yeah, we did have a session last week.
We did.
Did you go
Yes.
around and talk to people?
We did go around and talk to people.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it
that was
was-
half right.
It was we went because we were finishing up in the basement. Remember, we were finishing up in the basement
Yeah.
of not a basement, the hidden secret hideout of Last of Us. No, not Last of Us. Sabinito. And yeah, we did some checking. We found a couple of chests. We checked the chests. They were not trapped.
Oh
They
yeah,
had some
I
loot.
remember that. It was awkward because it was the man with the armor, but not.
Yep.
last week.
You
Yes,
almost
yes,
died.
yes.
Yeah.
I did almost. I was very upset about almost dying.
Yeah, but it's okay. You survived, and then
Yeah.
we went up to the Duke and we told him about it. He talked with us a little bit. I completely forgot what they talked about.
Oh. Wasn't relevant anyways.
Pretty much
we
good
told
job.
him.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
we told him about what we have found, and we gave him some papers showing that Sabinito was indeed on the evil side.
That was the important
Ooh.
thing. Yeah. So basically, yeah, in the loot there was like a stack of like diary notes, or just like a stack of papers with things written on them. Some more like diaries, some more like transcripts of things, and not recipes, but like receipts almost.
Yeah.
And it was like letters, and it was just like a bundle of papers. And basically, it had very conveniently the whole history of the crimes of Sapanito, or things he's
Oh.
done, but also like his contact that he's had with Ashgar, how the Blood Eagles were sent into battle,
It
how
was
they like were
almost like
betrayed.
it wasn't really a diary, but it was almost like a diary. It was like a lot of notes that he either wrote down for himself or some
Okay.
important things that he.
Yep.
Because he also wanted to show it to his superiors. Technically, he just forgot to bring it with
Yeah.
him because he left it in a
Yep.
hurry.
Yep, and yeah, so basically, and he had like it also had like the things like the Blood Eagles, and that they needed a betrayer skull for something, which was Brom, which is the leader of the Blood Eagles.
Mm.
She has
Correct.
been betrayed.
That
The-
was there was nothing about the betrayer skull in the
Not in the
notes.
papers.
Oh wait, oh yeah, because we spoke, Koff spoke it through with the all-seeing matron, and she mentioned the skull of a betrayer.
Well, he did,
Okay.
and she answered about it. That she did not ask him to do that.
Yeah.
Find that.
And then yeah, there were a bunch of like revelations a little bit, and it was like shared with the group, and we all had some time to mull it over. And then we ended with a nice shopping spree.
Well,
Yes.
do you know what? I nearly mentioned a shop, but I didn't know if you guys had gotten around to a shop or not. But I love the fact that you had a little shop.
We did go to the magic shop, and there was like a cute little guy that was trying to learn magic, and his teacher Moira had gone missing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're finding
Shop
Moira.
picker.
Is that
Hopefully.
the side quest we're doing?
So
Had
and
gone
then,
missing a few years ago. 3 years ago, Moira has
Yeah.
gone missing.
So
It's
a
been a
little
long
bit
time.
back going for the papers, there was a contract in there of is it like a village called Hogwald?
Holga.
Okay.
Holga, that one. And 11 years ago, the Silver Eagles, that's what cult is. The Silver Eagles, they went to that location. And Zapanito said that it were cultists, so they destroyed this village, but the village were just normal people. So they were framed. After that, they were hunted. They got blamed, they got killed, and changed from the Silver Eagles towards the Blood Eagles
Okay.
because of this little village.
Sure. Okay. Cool. Okay. Nice.
And that's how we ended up with Fee. And
Ah.
with that, there was a demon who had like a little bit of control with this. There was the Askar. He had a little bit of control with this, and he was the one telling these people that were hunted that they were like that they should fight for themselves and turn into the evil guy. So action kind of made this Blood Eagles happen.
Okay.
Yep.
Gave a lot of
And he offered a deal because Benito could not get children, and he was like, "Well, don't worry, I can fix that. If like you can't get kids, however, I can make you have kids, and then in a few years I'll collect my debt."
Okay. And the
one
debt is
of-
the kids.
So
We don't know yet.
I'm gonna rectify this a little bit because these are all going in a little bit in distorted order right now.
You're like, this is
Basically,
factually not true, guys.
no, this is all true. It's just not in the right order, so it might be confusing for the watchers and for you. Basically, a long time ago, Ashkar made a contract with Sapanito so he could have children. Sapanito then ran away when he saw what his children were, as he was the only one who could see them for what they actually were, as the one who made the contract. He then ran away. One of the notes mentioned that he heard voices in his head, leading him to NA, kind of guiding him there. But he also felt like that voice was different than the one of Ashkar, but he's not completely sure. He still does have the feeling it might have been him.
Okay.
He got at some point employment as an advisor for the NA city, and which is also at where he turned to Vecna at some point. Before that, he was not religious for Vecna, but it started there. Now, obviously, the war with Vecna was going on. A certain adventurous group was very famed to deal with followers of Vecna, which was the Silver Eagles. Then Ashkar came to visit them again and be like, hey, I need you to send any mercenary group to attack this village. And since he now followed Vecna, he was like, well, this mercenary group is a problem for us. I'm gonna send them and let them get betrayed by the kingdom. So he sent them there with an official contract, which he never showed to the Duke of NA, but did say to the Duke of NA, hey, they are attacking this village. We need to send our army to deal with them. And then indeed, the Silver Eagles fell apart. A small group of them fled south, stayed in hiding. And then Ashkar kind of whispered in their ears to become the Blood Eagles, which helped them summon a couple more devils for him.
Okay.
And then also the matron, all-seeing matron, did mention that the group of Lazarus and Vecna are not related with each other. That this happened together was more of a coincidence than anything.
Yep,
Right.
According to her words, at least.
that's what I was about to say as well. Yep.
Sure.
For the information that she has. And then they went shopping. And so I'm going to open the shop for you as well, so you can look through the shop as well, because I think we ended in this shop, right?
Yeah, we ended in the shop of the boy.
The herbalist.
The herbalist one, that never meant, yeah.
Yeah, we ended up at the herbalist.
Okay.
I'm still going to at least show the shop to Saren, so she can maybe
she was there.
join A shopping session for once.
I always miss the shopping sessions. I haven't been to a shopping session in a while. It's always when I'm busy. You're like, Darren's not here, let's shop.
Yeah, but you're always the one that's like shopping session, diverse shopping session. And when it's actually there, you're not there.
I'm like, fuck, I'm not even here, you guys, you bastards. Okay.
You bastards.
You bastard. Big Markle, the bastards are here. Okay, right, I'm focused.
So yeah, it is
I've
the
lost so
young
many
boy
brain
who
cells.
is like very invested in his book in front of him, trying to study. Sometimes exploding his own face with a spell gone wrong. But he has a little shop called the Fluffy Codex and has those magic items.
Okay.
And he's constantly like, fireball, fireball.
You're like, when in doubt, fireball.
Now, one of the times it was a water spell and still exploded in his face, but it's fire for some reason.
Okay.
What a surge.
I like this partial polymorph. What does that even mean?
Read it.
So you can just
What?
click. You
Are
can
you
just
asking
click
me
on
to
it.
read in this economy?
It's actually quite cool. You grow a marsupial pouch in your stomach, which functions as a bag of holding.
You can have 2 random parts of your body acquire characteristics of an animal for 24 hours. Imagine your ears just turning into an elephant's ear. That's actually wild.
Yeah.
And you can fly? Wouldn't the Dumbo?
You grow a thick, muscular tail like that of a dinosaur. You can use it in bonus action to make an unarmed strike with the tail, which is bludgeoning damage.
Imagine just being covered in porcupine quills too. Oh, the sloth. Oh my god. It's just the fucking long ass talons.
I mean, sloths have really long
Yeah.
talons.
True. If only they could move it. At least like a little bit faster, they could actually slash you.
Did you guys get anything then?
Guff bought a
I
sword.
think,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
With some help. Wait, didn't Saren also chip in on that?
No.
No, okay.
I was gonna say.
I think we were debating it for a second, like shoot.
Huh?
No, let's not make decision on her behalf.
I did take all her money for myself. But that's
Oh
another
wait, no,
thing.
true. You specifically said no. Saren would not chip in if it's for cost after the comments you made.
Unless after I nearly died. Probably not.
So, Saren, is there anything you wish to buy?
I'm good, thank you, my lovely.
Alright. Not even the table turner?
Where's the table top? Oh, I didn't see that. What? Okay, that's actually kind of funny. But when would I actually need it? It's cool. But when would I actually use it?
It's a common magic item. It's never needed.
Yeah. But it's cool though, but when will I actually need it?
Which one?
The table turner.
You can play multiple instruments at once, right?
Oh yeah, no.
I'll be my own walking band. You'll just have the
Yeah.
same song on repeat all the time.
I thought it was funny for you as well, but there's yeah.
To be fair,
Polish
what
your
is it?
own.
Only 38 gold? That's like nothing for it.
It's a lot for Goth. She's no broke.
Because, you know, Koff is just a broke boy.
I mean, you
Wait,
can
how
become
much
like a.
was that sword?
The sword was.
This dude just finds really nice
I don't know.
items that works for Quoth, you know, like and we are just waiting for the right moment.
Yeah.
The sword was
Otto is sitting on a mountain of fucking magic items.
975 gold.
Who's sitting on a mountain of magical items?
Otto.
Yeah, he has a lot. I
Yeah,
only have
yeah.
one thing. You
Otto
But a
know?
lot of situational things.
Otto has more than all of you together, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. I only
But
have
it's a
one
lot
thing.
of like it's a lot of small things that like are not like as powerful as the things
trinkets,
that the rest
yeah.
of you has.
Yeah.
It's little trinkets.
Only
Well,
have
the water thing is quite cool, right? It's an item.
yeah, but you don't
Yeah.
need to be attuned to it.
Do you know what? I
Oh,
will buy the table turner.
We forgot one important thing about last session. I got cursed.
Oh yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Another
It
one of us got
wasn't.
cursed again? How bad?
It was quite funny, but we decided to get rid of it.
What
But
was
everything I touched was like every liquid I touched went into water. They turned into water. So every potion I picked up turned into water. Every drip of dirty whatever that went towards me turned into water. So it was
Well,
like
oil.
a 50-50. Yeah,
I don't know why mud would have turned into water. Or
everything. But yeah, like the
but blood or
cut
goo maybe.
through a bottle of oil over Eleanor, and it was all water. So it was like a perfect curse, but also not.
Yeah.
But you couldn't drink alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That
She
was
was
a
from
deal
first
breaker.
pieces.
Oh.
And not using any potion, but that's not really that important. But if I ever need to help someone else, no.
Here's a healing here's a healing. Here's a.
Yeah. And even throw it like nothing. They have to grab it from my pouch.
Oh, you are buying it?
Yeah, I thought, fuck it, I'll buy it. It's only 38 gold, it's not that expensive.
True.
I'll enjoy it. I can be a one-man band.
Alright.
Did we long rest in this time or no?
I mean, you guys have
No.
2 weeks of downtime, so that's basically
Taking
gonna
it.
happen now. You can press it now.
Okay.
Long rest.
Wait.
This is the wrong button.
Spend
Yes.
campfire supplies. Yes, please.
I know.
0 and available. Rest.
Wait, did it add a day to the day?
What do you mean?
Because there was like a new day slider, and I did not uncheck it. So
Yeah, basically for you it means that you get your runestone back because it's like recharged at dawn.
oh yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so the idea is that all of you will stay like for at least 2 weeks in the city of NA or close by enough.
Sure.
As you had some extra time left before the entire situation with Kobio was to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Fee goes out of town every now and then to collect some materials for more potions. He also crafted a couple of them.
He also scried.
He's also gonna scry, but we'll do that after. Eleanor goes to the library a lot, studying languages. Otto went to train with Kaf, and Kaf willingly helps Otto out to also relearn his craft with the sword, as he's been using a maul as of late.
Also adapting to his new body in like combat situations.
Well, that's for you, not for Kaf.
Oh, like that. Oh yeah.
He will also have probably transferred the eye that was in his maul into his greatsword.
Oh yeah. If it's like little small things, I will help with that.
Okay.
What else were you doing, Otto?
Oh yeah. So, like Wolf already said, Tata spent his mornings training with Cuff, honing his skills and getting used to his new body. And the rest of the day, we just go around town, trying to get to know people. Just hang out with people, and if someone looked like they needed a friend, he would hang out with them. So he befriended a couple of people. He met a guard. His name was Isaac, or is Isaac. He's not dead yet. Not yet. He's a fresher crew, and he would always come at lunchtime because he knew where Isaac would be, and then they would eat lunch together. He would bring him lunch from the inn. And then there was also Tanner, who he met sitting on a couch when he was just like observing people on the street. Tanner is a bit of a conspiracy theorist who thinks that everyone in his life is being controlled, and he's being watched through a scrying device for like an experiment. And he thinks that Proto is sent to be the next antagonist of his story.
Yeah.
So he decided to befriend him instead to go against the script. So he's a bit crazy. And they also befriended a woman called Kibby while he was shopping in town. And they go bird spotting together.
Oh, cute.
And Kibby teaches him all about the birds,
Nice. Very cute.
not the bees.
Just the birds.
That's the birds.
Also, send them to me later.
Yeah, I'll send them to you right now.
Because then I can put them in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Additionally, what something Kav also did was he frequented Fluffy Codex, the magic shop, to do some rune scribing for him.
Okay.
Saren, is there anything you wish to do in the 2 weeks of downtime?
I don't know, like probably get some gigs at the tavern, play some music. You know, I've given this lots of thought. Definitely, you know, did some bits and bats and bots. Maybe did join in some training because Lord have mercy, she nearly died.
Trying to cult.
Character development.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing worthy. I mean, a bit of flavour if you'd like, but other than that, nothing really of much note.
Sometimes
One
going to the
second.
library.
Yeah, sometimes from the library lovely, you probably annoy Eleanor and get really distracted and bored.
What the fuck is playing music?
What do you mean?
Is it?
Something is randomly playing music on my computer.
And it's Spotify?
Oh yeah, you are playing music.
I actually generally don't know where it's coming from.
Have you got a tab open? Like, not to say the obvious, but
Yeah, randomly a video started playing in one of my tabs. I did not open a tab for even in a couple of weeks.
hey,
But
it seems like
apparently
cute
an anime,
music.
yeah, an anime just started playing for no fucking reason. I didn't touch it. I don't know how it happened.
Oh my god.
Your face is just priceless.
You were just like,
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Wait. Oh, please clip
Which
it,
one?
Wolfie.
I closed it off. I don't even remember.
Oh.
I've never even watched this series. I was like looking at what it was like a week ago or something. That was weird. I really don't know how that even happened. Anyway,
So, a few things what Eleanor did as well is that I was making some more rings
oh yeah,
for selling.
abusing the money system.
Yes.
We
So
did talk
I-
about that you can't do it too much.
No. So I was thinking of doing 2 rings. Only 2.
And for some reason, the jewel crafting makes so much more money than any of the other ones. It's weird.
I'm not abusing it yet, so it's okay.
Uh,
For the long time we have been playing.
but have you made? You can do the checks for it.
Yeah, I will do the checks. I will do it. And-
And for Saren, can you roll me an performance check?
I will happily do that.
Can you roll me 25 d10s?
Me?
Yeah.
25 d10s?
That's a lot of D10s.
How do I?
/R 25.
20, yeah. I
D10.
got it. I got it.
Alright. That's
What the fuck in the statistical anomaly is that? What?
I mean, that's pretty average, I think even. You make 100 or you make 145 gold.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I should have halved that. Whatever.
Okay, 1.
Do I now have to roll for how many of my friends are gonna get killed?
145?
Guess.
Roll a 1d3.
Okay. How many? Like it? How long will one roll be? It's like 2 hours, right?
Yes, but what I also discussed with V, you can only do 2 hours a day.
Yeah. So I can only have one ring because I rolled so shitty. I made one ring.
All right. And you had the materials for it still, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
So I
can
have one.
remove those materials and then add the money that the ring is worth, which was like 200 gold, I believe.
Yeah. 200.
So you can just add 200 gold and remove the materials. I actually also did not think about what Kira is doing. I think she's mostly joining Otto and Kav in the training. And then also accompanies Eleanor for reading.
Funsies.
Burping, sorry. But so after 2 weeks, I fucking hate Scry.
Yeah. In the 2 weeks, I would also been looking at like silver, like armor shops, like blacksmiths, but probably not finding much.
I mean, there definitely would be a blacksmith, but I didn't prepare any.
Yeah. Next recession.
Where is Scry?
So I'm still looking for a different shield.
What's wrong with your shield?
I want a cooler one.
Still on a quest for a cuter looking shield.
Yes. I have no clue what it looks like. I think it's just a simple one right now.
I feel like with D&D you could just kind of like make out the details
Yep, you can.
sometimes.
You absolutely can. You just buy a shield and you're like, hey, this one has a smiley. Then I'll be like, okay, your shield has a smiley.
Yeah, no. This one is nice. I chose a lighter one, but it was not nice enough to put cold resistance on it. So it could be nicer. This is saving throw.
Yes, met the target.
Crying. Oh yeah.
He's not familiar with the target.
Juanito.
He just knows him. The DC is 17. Wrong gold. Sapanito actually resists the spell.
Oh no. You know, we're crying again.
But the question was also, Fee also offered if any of you want to scry on something or someone. Eleanor.
I would like to scry. I would like to scry on my mother. Seeing how far she is on her travels.
Aww.
Considering she doesn't know who's crying, she will try to resist. Oh, wait. Sapanito did not resist, by the way.
Oh.
Looking at the wrong stat.
Saucy.
I was looking at his charisma stat.
Last of Us.
Alright, so give me 1 second. I'll first do Sapanito. I personally assumed that the scrying was mostly gonna take part in the evening. When all of you are together, especially on Sapanito. You're still sitting on a cart, riding next to this cloaked figure that was on the cart with him. The skeletal army behind him, marching north. as he kind of like tries to look. Wait, how does scrying work? You can see in here through the sense as if you were there. Okay, so this if you were there. As he was like kind of trying to look around in the surroundings, pretty far to the southeast-ish, there were multiple lights shining on a high cliffside in a city called NA, which could still be seen far in the distance. As I believe they only left a couple of days ago. 3 days ago, I believe, on top of my head. As this would probably be one of the first nights that he's crying.
Yeah, so they are traveling away from NA.
Yeah.
Yeah, heading north.
Apparently not in a hurry. But on that army can easily march through the night.
If I will ask Fee if the sword is still in between them.
Yes, it is.
There's something significant with this sword. Maybe it's that thing that he's connected to this world. Like the pendant of the butterfly princess.
Butterfly princess. What was it because of the butterflies again? Oh right,
Because
butterflies
she
flew around
was
her
with the
because she's a
dead,
necromancer. Yeah.
Wait, weren't we supposed to go find the angel demon creature?
Yes.
We are
Yes.
heading there.
Okay.
But the reason there was 2 weeks downtime is because the
We had some
matron
leftover
didn't want you to go too early because she had to finish her transformation for the material that she requested from all of you.
Okay, sure. Sorry, it popped into my head and I was like, did I miss this or did this not happen
No,
yet?
I'm actually very proud of you.
Thank you. I know. I honestly, in fact, I remembered anything. Crazy.
Your mother actually does resist this cry.
Saucy.
Okay.
She too good.
You can ask him one more time to do it.
I will ask him one more time and that's it.
Now I need to give a number on how wise she is. Well, that would be +4, so that actually succeeds.
I think we did we not scry once before?
On your mother?
Yeah.
I
Or was it
believe
someone else?
maybe.
I don't
Could
know
be.
anymore, sorry.
But it doesn't suddenly tell her that she knows that you're scrying on her.
No.
I feel like that was sending, but I could be
no.
wrong.
No, we did not do sending.
Where she is in... I need to double check that.
She lost a leg as well, right?
She lost basically her entire left part of her body.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn. Extreme weight loss program.
Which calendar did I put all of this? So many calendars.
It was like she still had a month of travel, I think. 3 weeks.
Do me an survival check.
Ooh, where am I?
Actually, I feel like
Survival.
he should be doing this, but since he's not here, I'll let you do it.
Okay, I will do it. I won't add anything with it anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a plus.
I rolled a
What does
6, so
Fee
you can
have?
add whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just adding. Yeah, basically, you're rolling for fee.
Yeah. So 6 plus.
No, just a +5, so
Okay.
an 11. It's kind of difficult for him to see, as your mother is inside a cabin. Obviously, they're not gonna leave a critically injured woman on deck, being like, if it rains, it happens. If a hard wave hits, she falls off. It's fine. No, she is bound down in an infirmary. So she doesn't. If the ship goes back and forth, she doesn't fall off the bed. She's not very able to. Well, not shackled. She's just like some straps around her to keep her a little bit in place.
Okay.
You see from the entire top side of the body has been completely like patched up with bandages. But you still, it's not like fully. It's bloodied, but it's also there's something else than just blood. There seems to be like some kind of.
Oozing?
Yeah, some black greenish oozing coming with it a little bit. As what you were described before, she did get hit by necrotic energies, so energies of the dead, and you can kind of he can kind of see that pulsing out of her a little bit, and he can definitely see that she's quite pale. But she does seem stable. There are people constantly like there's always someone watching over. At least that's what Fee currently assumes, considering there's someone sitting in a chair next to her. Occasionally like putting some cold cloth on the front of her or on her forehead. And then cleaning the bandages whenever it's needed, which we're just gonna say just happened to be at the end of the scrying, almost when then he cancelled it because he doesn't want to be appropriate to your mother. He's too prude for that.
Okay.
But yeah, so she doesn't look good, but she looks alive.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
when in the because the first time failed, when is the second time that you ask?
I think a week later. Like it failed and I don't want to disturb him that much. I will do it again a week later when it's...
In that case, I will say that at some point during the scry on her, and he's trying to because there's tiny windows in the ships.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to peer through them, and he does seem some kind of mountainy formation. And with the knowledge of how they traveled, because I assume that at some point you probably would have told them, it's also very obvious, like they went through the past Eilist, where Saren is from, and then go north.
I would have...
He feels somewhat confident that they're in that passage, as you can only see on one side.
Or like close to that, like already on that side of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to hear. These are getting into more safer territories.
Then I will give one more scry opportunity for both Saren and for Otto.
Oh fuck.
Otto's gonna scry on his new friend. The paranoid one.
Oh.
Please
I
don't do
mean, what about? I forgot what her name is. It's been so long. I should have made notes, to be honest, but here we are.
Can you describe her?
Viagra? Viagra?
One of the evil drow ladies. Fuck, what was her name?
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah.
You mean the one with the spider?
Yeah.
The spider.
Rider?
The general?
Yeah.
Alright, so not the boss lady, but the spider.
No, not the boss. I'm not that crazy.
What was her name again? I
Good
got
question.
this.
Do I even actually know what her name is?
I
Jacqueline.
forgot what her name was.
I got this.
Because I changed where I took notes at some point. I don't
It's
think I wrote her down.
Orang Lisa.
Her.
Orang Lisa? The human spider lady, evil drow, strong spellcaster in general, very ruthless leader. Orang Lisa.
Okay, can you send it in the chat?
Yes, but don't think I made it the right name. Because I write down what I hear.
And you're like, if it works, it works.
Orangalisa.
Arangalisa.
So
What a
Orangalisa.
name!
I'm so sorry, guys.
Orangalisa.
Hey, you're better than
Like-
me. I don't remember.
Orange Lisa.
Orange Lisa. The other one I like Fanar. Like the leader of the evil drow and working together with the cult of Vecna. Fanar. I don't know if I read it right. But I've been making I have an Excel sheet with all the names of all people because I have problems to
actually-
remember them. It is
Respect.
color coordinated. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, I respect that so much for you. I actually love this and I respect it.
I mean,
That is
Yeah.
wild
it's
though.
close enough.
Oh, what was it?
1 second.
Yeah.
It
Orangalina.
starts with an A. After the N, there's instead of a G, there's a Y.
Oh.
And then there's an E with double dots.
So it's
Orangalisa.
Air Lisa.
She has
Yes.
a +4 on her wisdom saving throws.
Can you write it down? Oh wait.
I don't think this is it.
No.
Yeah, don't ask the dyslexic person to write things down. I'm just saying. I'm just really glad that I wrote it down.
But there's double dots above the E.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ, what a name.
Yeah, I would not have got that. I think
Orange
Orange
Lisa.
Lisa was better.
Oh my god, I would not have gotten that either.
But she resisted.
Orange Elisa. I respect that so much though. It's so funny.
Yeah, I will
Orange
never
Lisa.
share you this document. I'm really
That's
sorry. I will
that's how I
No.
call the girl at the vegetable stand in the market.
Oh
But yeah,
my
she
goodness, no.
unfortunately resists the spell.
Okay.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, it'd actually be interesting for you guys to find out what she's doing.
Yeah. We still have the Vanada, but that will be really hard.
Yeah. Well, we tried. Anyone else we can scry on, or is that it?
Otto can still make a request.
Pyra.
Yeah.
Oh, there's such a
Byra's
shout.
not here.
Do you send her a message before you guys cry on her?
Nope.
Just
Fuck.
cry.
Cried on. Yeah.
I'm
Is she
rolling
already
really high.
returning? Oh
No.
Did you
resisted.
actually?
She resisted.
no.
Oh my
I
god.
rolled on the 15, and 16, and 18.
Damn, for the
Actually-
first time.
But they are wait, let me double check. Because you are very familiar with her.
Yeah.
Ooh, it might actually succeed.
What's she up to? She's still fighting the orcs.
Baira, where's Baira? Did I delete the Baira?
No. I'm still waiting for the moment for her to return.
Wait,
I-
where's her character sheet?
I don't know. Maybe
Have
it's
you
with
gotten
the-
rid of her character sheet? That's disgusting.
I think I may have.
What if she makes a
Uh-oh.
return?
Don't tell Lolo.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do it
I
on
guess the-
purpose.
I think he remembers. He has it probably.
Oh, I don't even have them in my backup. Wait, what the fuck? It's probably one of those things that got lost when things broke for a bit.
Yeah, it's not really that
Of
important.
course.
I don't even have a backup for it.
That Colt has
Oh.
it. It's fine.
Baira.
Oh, found it?
Oh, you
Plus
found it.
0 wisdom, minus 5, so she actually fails.
Oh, what's she up to?
she is in a dark room, lit by the fires of a forge.
Oh.
Where she actually is with a creature that Fee has never seen. A very large lizard-like creature with wings, which he would assume would be a dragon from the stories that he's heard. Actually, no, he's the only one of you that saw a dragon in the forest.
Yeah.
But this one looks different in color. Almost looks as if it's... what color were they again?
Fuck, what is he doing with dragons?
Do you guys care what color the dragon is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most important part about a dragon, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I have to...
Search for it. We need to
Because
know.
it's not a chromatic or metallic dragon. I know that much.
Is it one of the Crypt Loon dragons?
No.
Dragon is it?
PDFs, Draco Studios.
Is it a bad
Even
dragon?
more dragons. Like how?
Well, I mean, she's in like the
It's
content
almost
where
like we're
there
playing
is
Dungeons and
dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah, but still.
There be dragons.
She's in the Dragon Kingdom.
Okay, but is it a good dragon?
Yeah, is it
It's
a
with
dragon
her
or a
in the
bad dragon?
forest. Is he fighting it? Is he not fighting it?
It,
we can
it
teleport.
seems like they are working on crafting something together.
Oh, they're working.
This
Oh,
one
nice.
actually seems about the same size as Fee saw, which wasn't too big, but like compared to you, it's still
It's like a
big, but,
wormling or
like a young dragon.
young dragon.
Okay.
But which color was it?
I don't know yet.
A mysterious color.
Mysterious color. Maybe because it's so dark and we only have the forge, it looks orange, so you cannot make up what color it is.
Maybe it's a copper dragon.
Silver dragon. White dragon.
Blue as white dragon.
Was it these?
Orange dragon.
Orange Elisa dragon.
Was it an Xer? No.
At least I wrote it down.
True. You actually remembered.
I've been a bit delayed lately, and the last thing I wrote down was Loth,
Loth.
Loth.
the evil drow person.
Oh, that's like the deity.
Yeah. So the dragon itself kind of like doesn't look reddish. But since it's young, it also has a little bit of white toning in its body still. Like it kind of gives the idea as if it's like it's still getting its full color. And the tips of its wings and horns are more bluish.
Okay.
But Ira seems to be friendly with this dragon as they are trying to craft something together. What exactly they are crafting is not really... No, Fee can't really tell what it is. The one time I roll low. But they seem to be communicating together. But Ira does, even though like there's a fucking dragon next to her, she seems not too fascinated by the fact that it's a dragon. Unless Lola at some point tells me otherwise.
I don't surprise me
It's
much.
made of flesh and bone. It's not mechanical, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they do seem to be getting along very well.
Cool. That was cool.
Thank you, Fee.
You're welcome. Want some tea?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
You're
With
disgusting.
roses.
This is better tea than I've ever made for any of you, because it has magical DM powers.
Oh.
We all-
Oh. What does that stand for?
Magic tea. Don't mind if I do.
It stands for Wolfie is cocky.
Ah. I've read about that once.
Alright. But so time passes. And the cold sets in more and more as you're now you're waiting exactly 2 weeks. Are you guys willing to think of something?
Oh, what do you mean?
Huh? What do you mean?
Like mixing up.
To describe the festival.
To describe what?
A festival.
Oh, we're going.
Do you guys
What
want to
kind of
think? Do you guys want to think up something yourselves, or do you want me to do it?
For a
kind of
festival.
The start of a new year.
Oh, is it already this time?
Based on the liberation, or the liberation. Century you're in
Right.
is literally called after liberation. So
So what they will do is they'll have like a festival where they all have like little boats. Everybody makes homemade boats out of paper and different things. And then they put lights on them, like little candles, and then they send it on the water because it's next to the thing, right? And they send it to the sea.
Oh,
But
you're
basically,
you mean...
it all gets clogged up at Jelko's home, and all the houses get on fire.
You could have like entertainment with like acrobats and jugglers and like
Definitely
some
fireworks. Definitely
Oh
fireworks.
yeah, definitely fireworks.
magical,
Firecrackers,
like
magic.
magical people.
Yeah. Think Lord of the Rings, like the first movie when.
Oh yes.
And
this is very funny for what's coming up soon.
Oh, is there a dragon rocket?
No. You'll find out soon.
and like some different food stalls of like maybe like the local villagers have all like come
True.
together to the nearest town to like display some of their food and things like that.
Like a little
Probably-
market.
Oh yeah, like a little market and like people, you know.
Yeah, do keep in mind this is like a festival that the entire continent of Dryker would be celebrating together. Like every country might be celebrating it in their own ways, but this would be like whatever how they're celebrating it would also be how they're celebrating in Dryker.
Yep.
It sounds like.
It would probably be
Yeah.
a little bit different from where Eleanor's from.
And depending on
because
where the
we're
food.
island.
Also a bit
It's probably
different
be
where
different
Sharon's
where.
from.
Yeah. Also a bit different where I'm from, because that town is wiped away.
You never experienced because you were.
So, I don't know what they're celebrating, but I don't think a lot.
You could have. Oh, I know what I forgot to get today in the shop for spinach. Oh, sorry, that just came into my head then. Sorry. That just came into my head and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to when I left the shop.
Shit.
Anyways, it's fine. What else can we have?
Okay, I have one more. If I can go. So, for because it's like a celebrational thing. Of course, we have this beautiful dance, and we did the ceremony of putting candles into the water and wishing things away, like, and bad memories go. Yeah, like what Otto said. And then together we got some cool things from the market, things we haven't seen before. That's in season right now, winter season. Some cool breads and stuff, and because it's a cold night. But still a pretty night. We went somewhere in a little park together with the whole group. Enjoyed the things we bought from this market in the evening when everything got dark and long night it was, and we had some fun sitting together eating these little snacks and drinks, enjoying just the evening. Where we've heard parties from there and parties from that, and then we at one point joined these parties. Normally start partying at 10.
And fireworks.
And lots of
fireworks.
dancing and singing.
And fireworks.
And then
And votes.
probably we put someone up the tree.
We would probably put someone up the tree.
And shoot fireworks at them.
Yes.
Maybe not shoot fireworks at them.
Yes. And it will be a
Um,
long night.
And you could like write out little intentions for the New Year's and like fold them up on a piece of paper, or and then put them on your paper boat, so you sail them off.
So the thing that Eleanor is sending on this little piece of paper is just with this crying we had of her mother knowing that she's still injured, knowing that she's okay. Like more of sending wishes or good lucks that this will be all alright and that the recovery will go soon.
So the boats all hold wishes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Jeffrey will enjoy that when he's
Reading material for when he's on the toilet.
I really wish for that.
I will write a little note in Goblin and be like because the Goblin group is also next to the water, right?
Well, yeah, they're with your village.
Oh no, okay, then maybe they won't find it. I wanted to make a little note because it goes down the stream. Maybe it's one of the goblins will find it, but yeah, no, they probably won't.
But the other towns that are near, because every town and village is near the water, or at least every town is near the water, so they all do this as well.
It's like a whole stream of
Yeah.
only these things, and then at the end of this whole stream, there's like a little fence thing, and they will like, this is not going to the sea. Where it stops
Like a
here,
little
but
net
nobody
just to
knows.
catch them.
Yeah, that would be that would be a Drycar probably.
Yeah, there
Um,
they catch it.
So as you guys were spending your 2 weeks training, studying, a slight loss of time comes over you as you've had a busy few months, I would say. Until at some point some of you started realizing, especially Otto, who probably would have questioned of you at some point about it, is when there were preparations done in town for the celebrations. And all of you are reminded that a new year is starting. And in the center square, they set up almost like this circus area with acrobats and all these kind of entertainments that you just mentioned. My brain, there was a lot of information going on here.
Yeah, fair.
On the sides of the square, there are a couple of stands with local foods from indeed the villages that belong to NA. Interesting enough, in the time that you're spending here, you've also seen some of these carts go further towards the east or further go to the west, as every village, or not village but town, would send one representative to one of the other towns or cities in the area. So this sharing of local food is not only in the city. There's a part of it in every town of the region. I will not say from the entire country, but from the region. So the entire NA region, which would be Kumbay, Cardent. Well, Cardent is kind of destroyed now, so that was kind of abandoned. But details.
Also
Arif,
to the wolf thing.
yeah. And then as the town square calms down a little bit, like all the streets are quite filled. There are stalls everywhere with drinks that are prepared by the city itself. At some point there would be a speech to a little bit more of a somber speech at some point as well, about the reminder of all the things that has happened to, well, Cardent, for example, the recent events in Kelna, addressing the fears that people have properly, but then also inspiring them with the courage and the plans that are unfolding, and stuff will be done, basically. Things are obviously somewhat get fake because politics. And then around midnight, from the city walls, on 4 different points, 2 in the north, 2 in the south, fireworks shoot up in the sky, lighting it up until it's time for everybody to head to bed. Also, after the way these boats get sent into the water, actually, because it's kind of difficult from NA, because NA is like 100 meters above water. There are rows kind of forming towards the north wall, where there is the elevator or the crane that's normally used to lift up goods from the ships down below up to the city. But here then there are people who take the lanterns off people's hands, and they all set them up down, and right after the fireworks end, which lasts like a few minutes, they start lighting up all the boats down below, and you can see them drift down the stream. And then you go to bed, and you wake up, and the 2 weeks of downtime is actually exactly over. It was actually perfectly timed with the new year.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
I felt like Wolfie's gonna say something.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm still writing this down. Give me a second. It's for the notes. Okay, you guys can do. I just yeah. I think we just have to start traveling, right?
Yeah. We have to start traveling. True.
We do. We have to get moving. What better way to start than a hangover?
Do you bring the horses?
Exhaustion. Oh yeah, we gotta do the horses.
We
Where
are
the
picking up the
kept?
horses.
Yep.
We put them at the stables at the beginning.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Go
I'm pretty
grab
sure
the
he tended
horses.
to them in his 2 weeks.
True.
Makes
He's the
sense.
horse guy.
All right. So you gather your horses, and you set out. Which direction?
West.
Yes.
So you set out to.
Also,
the
just real
west.
quick.
Yeah.
At the west gate, is Tanner? Is it Tanner? Is Isaac? Is Isaac standing guard?
Isaac was the. Let's see.
The guard.
Funnily enough, I'm actually very certain that I had a guard in NA named Isaac.
See?
And this person is, as now Kaf joins you, the guy you stopped at the fucking tavern.
Wait, what? The guy?
Do you remember there was like a cloaked figure in the tavern that I like made you guys
That we
think that
had-
was Ashgar for a second or related to
That
Ashgar?
we
Oh yeah.
that was
I
not
had
the
him
suspect.
named. I had him named Isaac, and he was like a guard that was late for duty.
It was so suspect because we were saying something and his
That's actually
way
so
of-
good that he's a fresh recruit as well.
Oh my god.
I just
Well-
like the coincidence that you actually also named him Isaac, because this is the exact same thing that I named him. I was like, oh fuck, he's called Isaac, I guess, in my head.
Oh my god.
See, we've been in D&D so long now that I've started to read your characters before they even been named.
Yeah, so you come to Isaac. He's standing guard there. Sure. He's not he's kind of more to the side, while the other people who do the paperwork are more central. And he kind of like looks around, sees you coming. You see a smile come over him for a little bit, and then you see this complete look of fear as he looks at Koff. riding up as well.
So, Isaac. I
Hey, Otto.
know it's not lunchtime yet, but I saved you some from this morning's dinner, and I'll give him some of the food.
He's looking at you, but you also like constantly see him like nervously looking towards Koff. Thank you.
You guys know each other?
Well, then I was at a tavern. I was late for duty once, and then I rushed out. And apparently, you guys, they were talking about
I'm so
someone,
sorry.
and he thought I was related to him.
Oh, it's you?
But were you there?
Yeah.
I
You look-
don't remember you being amongst them.
Did I look different back then?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Wait,
I don't know. The wonders that makeup can't do, right? But
This is like a really nice, like, going around.
Are you going somewhere?
I would pursue. I would have told my friends that I was gonna go leave in a couple of days.
Oh.
But yeah.
So it's finally time for you to go to Kume. Good luck with your travels, and I hope you can find what you're looking for.
We'll see each other again. We'll see each other. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry. He won't hurt you. He's nice.
Still don't trust him.
That's indeed what Cos will say.
He's aight. But yeah. Have a good one.
Yes,
Stay
of course.
fit,
You
look.
too. And he gives you a salute.
Salute him back, and probably Koff will do the same.
Well, not sure about that.
It's just like a small, like a dab.
All right. As you set out the gates towards the west with Kira as well, I believe, right? You wanted to bring her along.
Yes, she wanted to join, yeah.
Well, you guys asked and she just agreed.
True.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
About a half hour of traveling in. You've passed like 1 or 2 villages. Who's leading the travel?
me and
I was
Sharon.
gonna say.
The 2 of you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sharon, like I'm the like I assume I'm like
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
not fine.
doing the
Sarah
whole-
is
yeah.
just holding onto your waist and just vibing.
yeah, like making some like musical sounds and stuff like that.
Yeah, just
Alright.
having a little sing song and just being like, how much further till we can have a break?
Yeah.
She just left. So as you are riding your horses, it is again. It is actually sunny today, but it's about -1 degrees Celsius.
Mhm.
Um,
If I look to my side, how is Otto doing?
He's doing good. He's dressed up for winter.
Okay, so it's not cold.
I don't think anyone is.
I love it.
Cool.
No. He's nice and cozy with V. Who smells horrible, but
But yes.
and it's also not very warm probably.
No, he's not.
Does
Probably.
V have body temperature?
Well, yeah, because he's not an undead anymore. He's an
Okay.
angel now.
Oh, so he would be quite hot actually.
Did you guys forget what happened when he?
No, I just didn't know. I thought you said he was like a risen now. Like first he
Well,
was
he
a.
used to be a risen.
Oh,
He used to be.
now
He's now an angel.
You guys not realize? He grew
No.
like wings.
I thought it was just funny business, like an
Wait,
yeah,
Azure
man,
or
Dragons
dragons have
something.
wings. They're not
Azure.
angels.
He has wings permanently now?
No, he can.
Technically, no. His
No?
race doesn't.
I thought he was an
Yeah.
Ashmar.
Is this?
Or
Just pretend I didn't say anything. I'm pretty sure you guys should have known, but
Okay, yeah.
You're just
Well, it's good the
lazy
Rex is not
life.
here. Via.
but yeah, after about half an hour of travels, at some point, Eleanor and Saren, you bump into something and you fall off the horses, even though there's nothing there
It's
first.
invisible.
No, it's visible now, but it just popped into existence right in front of you.
What is it?
And what happened with the horse? The horse just.
The
went to
horse
the
also
side, or-
falls on the ground,
It's sunny.
Okay,
and the horse like slowly
I
tries
will-
to get up, but
I will quickly scrabble up as well to help this horse, like, look at what this thing is to get away from it.
it is indeed sunny.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sarah is like, who the fuck is sunny?
Yeah, who the fuck is Sunny?
Shambles was there when you guys met him, or them,
Oh.
they did. Because I remember you telling me after the session, I was so shocked that you were actually gonna do this. It would make sense because it was a Sphinx.
Oh, yes. I remember Sunny.
So this Sphinx also just like kind of got knocked to the side. You hear them say, "Ah, oh, I am so sorry. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh no, here we go again.
Where am I?
In between an A and M. Tricar.
I see. When am I?
First day of the new year. 108 after.
Yeah?
After liberation.
You see them think a little bit.
Sunny, right?
Yeah, we've met.
How do you know my name? I don't think we've met before.
Oh boy.
Well, we weren't supposed to meet yet, but we did. At least those were your words.
I do apologize though. Before we can speak, I have Law of Sphinx. I need to ask one more question. Let me think. Right, let's see. I never was, but always will be. I've never been seen, but all know I exist. Everybody can reach me, but when they do, I am no more. What am I?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A goal. Wait, say it again? Can you say it again?
I never was, but always will be. I've never been seen, but all know I exist. Everybody can reach me, but when they do, I am no more. What am I?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, that would be one of the answers.
I would say a goal, but
The answer was the future or tomorrow.
Ah, well.
huge. That's my strategist.
Very well, you're one smart lady, aren't you? And he or they will give you a potion of speed.
Oh.
Damn, amphetamines.
Hey.
Run, run,
I'm
run.
not going to say what I was going to say.
Behave.
I'm behaved. I'm behaved.
Yeah.
It'd be like I just feel a need for speed, you know, for zoomies.
You can have it. If you want your zoomies.
Yeah, Susan.
So we have already met before, I understand from what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Someone that
But-
looked like you and had the same name as you. But it
Well,
was
you
a while
said we-
ago.
Who are you all, if I may ask?
I'm Otto. But back then I was Proto.
Back then for
I'm-
you may still be to come from me.
I think you said that we hadn't met you yet.
Or we were supposed to meet you yet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe today is that day, because I have not met you yet. But you clearly have
Ah.
met me.
So you travel through time?
I am currently I was experimenting with something related to time and space, and now I'm kind of stuck in a time vortex loop. I get unwillingly teleported between time and space. So if I may acquire you, if you have ever meet me again, if you ever find my lair, I cannot find it back. I don't know where I used to be laired. If you happen to find something from my lair, please give it to me.
What?
Next time you see me.
What does it
What
look
is
like?
it?
What's your lair look like?
Well, it's a cave somewhere in the mountains. No sea around. And there should be a laboratorium inside. Or there will be a laboratorium. Time and space is messy.
And what if
Wobbly,
we find
wobbly,
it?
wobbly, timey stuff. Something.
Wibbly wobbly, tiny
Have you tried
whiny.
calling the TVA?
The TV.
Have you ever tried putting an air tag on it?
And what if we find this place? How will we contact you?
I don't think you.
Oh.
And
And
Sunny is gone.
okay. Well,
That's weird.
we probably this is an interesting concept. So he was our they were was our
And that
past, and we
We-
were its future.
Yes. Yes?
Because
Yeah.
it didn't meet us yet, so it's that we are in the future. We are
Huh.
going to meet him again in its future.
When it's past.
Maybe the lair hasn't even been built yet.
Probably.
Or maybe it's long gone.
We can always look around for its lair.
Yeah.
What does the lair of a
In the
sphinx look like?
mountains.
Oh,
But no water?
it's in the mountains and has a laboratory. I think when you see it, it's probably really self-explanatory.
Mm.
If you'll ever find it.
If
Can we make a little detour?
yeah, I would like
After
to
the
do
mountain.
this quest, please. This quest sounds more fun than what we're doing currently. I would go to the
It's
mountains.
fine, this
No,
Sphinx's lair. The others will come back, be like, what do you guys do? And be like, oh, it's a detour. We're in a mountain now. Trying to find a lair for the Sphinx.
It's like it's so not.
Did you guys have to be in
clear.
Kobe?
You don't even know if the lair is in this realm.
No. And it's like we can already put this map out of question because this one has sea and it's without sea. Mountains without sea.
Also,
I mean, if you
I
go
think-
further north, you have mountains without sea.
I feel like Sphinx is a pretty weird design for a creature for this world.
It's in the world of Fae.
So- Maybe.
Maybe. Who can travel to other worlds? Sounds like a cool thing.
Ashka.
What about these ones?
Maybe they're in like the whole reason it started for him it's because of Oscar.
Isn't Ashkar a cat?
He is a big tiger
Are
cat
Sphinx
thing.
also like cats? Half cat, half
Yeah,
lion,
they're
half
half
human?
lion, half.
Yeah,
They're in
Ashkar was more
Maybe?
tiger-like.
Oh yeah.
They're in
The
the
Sphinx
same-
is
Only
a
is-
lion with wings, very different from
A
Ashkar.
human body, right?
Yeah,
l-
a human face.
Ashkar is a human body.
Oh, true.
He's
Well,
just.
Interesting encounter. I will get
Yeah.
back up
Depends
the farm.
on what Sphinx lore you use. I don't think the D&D Sphinxes have human faces.
Get Sphinx. How do they look?
Oh, true. Yeah, in D&D it's just like a griffin, but without the griffin head.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like the manticore, but with one
So
head.
pretty.
I don't know if Sunny has his own image.
How does Sunny look like?
Like a
face.
sunshine.
No, I don't think I have
Okay.
an image of.
Okay, then I will just draw a Swinks in my book.
No. No image of Sunny. I am sorry. So what do you guys want to do? Do you continue on your road?
Yeah, we're continuing this right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Probably like talking about the encounter for a little bit. The complexity of time.
Can we have a break soon? Just because I
Yeah.
am.
We're gonna have a break actually exactly now. I just
Oh, okay, Lush. Because
Good
I'm so
timing.
hot. I just need to like scream for a bit, and then I'll be fine.
Alright, I'll be right back as well.
Wait, don't forget to mute yourself while you're screaming.
I will. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I will turn my camera off and mute myself, and then just scream into the heat for a bit, and then come back and be like, okay, I'm a normal human being again.
Alright, I'll do some calculations.
Make-
6 hours. Hi, chat.
I'm almost back. I'm almost back. I promise. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I had to get a t-shirt because I was getting too hot. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Are you dying?
No, you guys are. Anyway.
Uh-oh. Houston, we have problem?
I actually think you guys might.
Oh, Houston, we have problem? Look, I have mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms. Ew.
Back.
Welcome back.
Because baby, it's better there where it's wetter under the
Hello.
sea.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Right.
Yeah, you can say that again when I realized things.
Huh?
Hello?
Wait, oh wait, Shambles. You have to get the ooh tag.
How do I get the uwu tag?
You click on the tag on Wolfie on me, then you get it. I think you can click on it.
Oh, dot tag.
What can you do with this cool tag?
I don't know, it just has ooh behind your name.
And you can just take it off.
Then people know how ooh you are.
Okay, so you press on the tag.
Wait, do you need like
You have to be in the Clover Discord.
I'm not in
Wait,
the
so
close.
sorry.
salmon?
Wait, Shambles is?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Sanya isn't, I think.
Do I need to have nitro for this?
Oh, I don't know actually. Do you?
I don't know, maybe. I have Nitro.
Maybe you're not cool enough.
Yeah. I don't think I am.
Wait, if you go to Clover and click in left upper corner at the Clover community, at the name, and then click server tag, does it let you?
There's main profile, pre-server profiles.
No, huh? No, if you, at the top left, if you're at the Clover server, if you click,
The top left.
it's where it says Clover community. Above all the channels and above the banner, you can click on the name of the server. No?
My brain is trying so hard right now to.
I'll send her a screenshot.
Oh, I was about to make the say one. It's okay, you don't have to be uwu, you know.
I want to be uwu.
See, when you see that banner there, you press the
yes,
Clover community.
yes.
I had
wanna
to,
be uwu like
down
Wolfie?
at server tag.
I had to
Oh,
make an
dot
entire
tag.
found you guide for her before as well.
Yeah.
Now you're uwu as fuck.
Mr. Gully go.
With a like a little pink skull.
Wait, I got it. I'm officially uwu. I'm
Yep.
always uwu.
So I have a bit of a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What
Not bad.
speed?
Right.
What speed are you guys traveling at?
It really depends on how much time we still have left.
So all of you decided, except for Shambles, I guess, that you want to have 2 weeks of downtime. The entire event is happening in 2 days.
Oh, then we're running.
We're huffing it.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Because
We got
otherwise,
no time for dilly dallying.
because otherwise you guys are absolutely fucked. I realized just now.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's the choices you guys made. That's not my fault.
He said I'm not having any responsibility.
Nope. You were literally warned recently, so not my fault. Let me think.
Like Eleanor would have been like, no, we're gonna leave sooner to scout ahead. He wanted to do that as well, but the others, let's just say it in that way, we're like, we're going to enjoy this festival, and then we all accepted to enjoy the festival. We wanted this festival.
I mean, to be fair, it was a fun festival, so 10 out of 10, no regrets.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
I wrote a whole page about this festival, so it was worth it.
That is
That's
worth
cool.
it.
Wolfies
10
do
out of
that.
10.
No regrets.
Ach, yo. Sorry.
It's not even my problem to get a tear from a fallen angel.
True.
I mean, that is actually really solid, but you know, you're here for the gang.
Yeah.
The gang's all
But
here.
what? Now we know that Fee is an angel. So if is he fallen because he's on the ground?
It
Yeah,
looks like
does
an
me not
angel.
count?
Talks
Should
like
we just
an
say like mean
angel.
things to him until he cries?
So I'm also assuming you're gonna travel as much as you can on the day itself, and not like taking a break in Amo or whatever.
We go straight there. No shortcuts. No dilly dallying.
Alright, so everybody can have a long rest. I don't think you guys really have to press that, but
I'm under pressure.
Oh, me
Have
too,
you
because of
rest?
my salt stone. Wait, or do I have enough?
I'll just do it for the lols.
Oh, okay.
I think my sword is now totally recovered again. Yep.
right. So you rush with your horses through Amo. At some point, you take a break, and then you continue on towards Kumbe. When you arrive in Kumbe, right, let's just say for now you guys arrive in Kumbe. Is there anything you wish to do in Kumbe itself?
What kind of town is it? Describe it to us.
Yeah. Have some
Oh.
whimsy.
You whimsical bastard.
Come on.
Be whimsical.
Cool.
Wolfie.
Kumbe is a bit of a smaller, is one of the smallest towns.
Okay.
The people seem quite lax around here, but most of them are kind of like in front of like a lot of the houses. You see wood axes and stumps and whatever. Some of you would know, at least I think Saren, who has traveled around a bit, might know that this town is the second biggest importer of wood for the NA region. But it has the export, yeah, sorry, and has the most woodworkers. So, while Cardent was the main supplier of wood for the region, a lot of it got brought here to be worked on. So you see a lot of people, there's like one, kind of like a chain of buildings almost, which have the name Wood to the Saw, which is like a woodworking group, as they're making a lot of furniture and all that kind of shizzle, dizzle, whatever. But because it's so close to the forest and pretty much like the end of civilization, so to say, it's like the last town in line. It does have its own wall for protection as well. Just like any other town, they have a handful of their own guards, but you can tell that there are a couple of more guards stationed here now compared to the other towns because of some recent events that have been happening. Well, most of the soldiers have been sent to NA for training and blah blah blah. They feel like safe enough to send some of the guards to the other locations which are having some surviving issues because of monstrosities or cults that show up to steal a skull.
Yep. Not happened.
There are also a couple of, especially toward the south side, a couple of hunter huts to supply food.
Okay.
Any
So-
remnants of the festival here?
You would notice. Hmm, I guess when you arrive at the gate, there are a couple of carts being loaded near the gate itself, which you can kind of like recognize as the stalls that were used for the local foods of the different towns, as they are like preparing to set off in the next day probably because it would be weird for them to leave right before midnight, or not even midnight, but right before dark, as you kind of arrive like halfway through the day, like 3 p.m. So you have about 3 hours until dark, basically. So is there anything you guys kind of want to do?
So we know that this place is like close to Comrade, more into the forest, right?
From what you have been told before, you are looking for a place that's like inside the forest. Trashfall, I spoiled it earlier, but this has been mentioned before.
I know it wasn't a forest. I didn't know it was hidden.
Yeah, we still need to scout it.
Yeah.
So, what I will be doing, what Eleanor will be doing, I will we put the horses probably somewhere safe. Guys, I'm going to do some scouting into the forest. Is there someone who wants to join? I was planning to go by foot.
Do keep in mind, today is the day of the new moon.
So it's really bright, right?
No, new moon is no moon.
No, yeah, there's no moon.
Oh, it's really dark.
Also, I think, I hate to burst your, and I love your motivation to go out and go crazy. But maybe the locals, they seem like woodworkers. Maybe they know a little bit. Maybe seen something strange. See some.
That's a good idea, bro. But Otto, let's go over that instead.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. All right, you there, strong fella with the hatchet.
Hey, what can I do for you?
We're on a.
You're a strange little fella. Where are you? Kind of pokes at your face.
I'm an dragonborn.
Related to the big guy?
Someday.
You're different
maybe.
colors.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He didn't catch a lot of sun. But important question. You seem like someone that knows the forest a little bit. You seem like you've been in there a couple of times.
Sure have.
Seen any strange fellas, maybe like us, but maybe even stranger? Go into the woods lately?
Are you implying something?
We're kind of looking for. Well, you've seen the guard presence, and it's been upped, and we've been tasked with dealing with part of the problems that's going on. We're
a scrumpy
adventurers,
fellow like you?
I don't know.
Oh, are you one of those wizard-like folk?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. That's us. That's us right here. One of
We
them
have
wizard-like
been
folk.
Encountering a lot of
Yeah.
strange things, and we know that
You
there's
know.
something happening here in these woods that we're looking for.
Well, I mean, the woods are dangerous, but nothing especially weird has come up.
No weird sightings, winged human beings, or humanoid things with wings.
Nothing flying. I think in the shadows overnight.
Like he gives you like a look as if you're like absolutely fucking stupid.
Is
Yes.
there maybe like an abandoned buildings or a cave?
Yeah. Something that might, no one goes really nearby. It's a bit dangerous.
Maybe a crazy person that has seen something and no one believes him, and you think he's all crazy, and you'll shun at him, but
You will like exiled him, but actually, you might have some truth in what he's saying.
Well, okay, hold up. I don't. I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but I know that there's a village in the forest, but that has the humanoid creatures.
Like, what kind of
Probably.
humanoid creatures?
That we do not know. But
Well, why wouldn't you
humans,
go
as far as we know.
investigate the village in the forest?
We've tried.
Why can't you get there?
Just no village to be found. We know it's there.
you-
And then
Actually,
How do you know it's there?
I just kind of. Well, we do get guests from there. We've tried to follow them, but then we always lose them for some reason. As I was about to say, actually, you come at a very interesting time, and he starts like looking over you. I do believe one of the fellows was here today to go there. Ah,
You can see him. He's
Okay.
looking around. Okay.
yeah, he points in a certain direction, and you see like a cloaked person. He's just like kind of like chatting with some people, and he has a couple of oxes and a cart behind them, filled with a
Oh.
couple of barrels.
How far away from me have you lost track of these folks, approximately?
Well, I mean, I haven't been one of the ones investigating, but the hunters have, and they always seem to magically disappear. So even if you follow that guy, at some point he would just vanish.
And how far into the woods would this be?
Now you mentioned, they never really seem to know. They always
Oh.
seem a little bit disorientated.
Maybe we should talk to this fellow.
Maybe we shouldn't and just follow him.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're always very
Maybe.
open that they have, or well, it's always the same guy. But he's always very open that they have a village there. But he does always say that they want to keep it a secret. But if you need to follow him, he'd be the one going there.
And what does the guy look like?
Like a human being.
Okay.
Tall human being, I suppose. But
Have you tried
Kind of-
touching him?
why would I touch him?
Just it's a custom we have in Dragonkin land.
You're a
Um,
wild folk.
True.
Yeah, true. We are really strange, really weird.
We are teaching him the customs that we know.
But yeah, Elder, I think we shouldn't talk to him.
You want to follow him? Well, I'm really thankful for all your information. I hope the day was good for you.
Yeah, we appreciate
Um,
it.
Nice working day today.
Saren,
A bit
Yes.
cold, but sure.
do you still have a disguise self spell?
I have
Something like that?
invisibility.
Nothing to disguise yourself or pretend
Yeah,
to
I
be
do.
someone
I've got
else?
disguise self. I've got a bit of this. I got a bit of that. I've got greater in oh my Christ
Invisibility.
greater invisibility and disguise
How-
self.
How long
Well-
can you with this? I we thank this guy and we walk away.
Yeah, well, I was just talking the plan in front of him.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
soon as you guys like start talking amongst each other, at some point you're like, oh wait, I probably
Oh
should
no,
leave.
we just thanked him and
Really?
then we walked away. We did
Oh.
that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for greater invisibility, it's up to 1 minute, and it's me and another creature I touch becomes invisible. And then disguise self is 1 hour.
And what can you disguise as? Can you disguise as an ox?
No, I have
Nope.
to be a
Oh,
humanoid
okay.
of
Well,
like some description.
Because if it's indeed, I would say that it's like like they go into invisibility. If it's like if you're on one of the ox, you should be traveling with them, right? But how can we?
I thought maybe if Saren could disguise herself as someone else, just in
Oh.
case it's Ashgari and he hasn't seen us yet. Maybe she could have a talk with him and get to know more about the person that we're dealing with, and that would give V the best chance at scrying at this person. And when he goes back, I can conjure this invisible eye to follow him, which will last for an hour. So I hope it's not more than an hour into the forest.
That's a good idea.
The forest itself is like quite a bit away still.
Oh. Well, that might
I
be
think it's a good
problematic
idea.
then.
Let's try it. Why not? We can always do a little bit of a talk with this guy as someone else.
Yeah, but like at least like when he disappears, if we get to know him a little bit, then I believe the scrying can be more successful. I don't know.
So, Saren,
Yes. Would you like
are you?
So run by me this plan again.
Okay.
So you want me to be invisible or
No.
disguised?
You disguise yourself as just a commoner,
Yes.
and you're going to talk about this. I don't know about this ox or something. Just start a conversation with this person
Yes.
and try to get some information about this person so we know a little bit about this man, and then we
Yes.
can use Fee scrying later if we cannot find him to find the location.
Okay. Sure. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm plan.
And if you get more information, of course, go for that.
Yes.
But the idea is that we're not going to show ourselves because maybe it's what Otto said. It's action. You never know.
Sure. Sounds like a plan. Okie dokie. I can do that. I can do this.
We'll be right behind you.
Yes.
Over there.
But not... Yes. Are there any particular questions you want me to ask?
Oh no, V. What does he need?
Do we have anything to give them? Be like, hey, no, it's like a long journey
Yes.
back to your village.
We have
I'm just
bloodline.
I'm just a give
I'm
him
just
the
a
blood
commoner.
wine. I'm just a commoner.
I'm
and
just a commoner. I'm just a poor soul.
I wanted to give you in these dark times a little treat for on your way. Don't eat it all in one go. But
Okay.
what's
You want me
your
to
name?
find out?
I might have something, and I grab my lantern,
Okay.
and we can maybe use this lantern to say it's a really dark night. Maybe helps him
Yes.
to see his way on his travels.
Yes.
No one has any
Alright.
spells of track an object, sorry.
No, I do not, unfortunately.
In that case, we'll just have to follow.
I can do blood divination to cast the general whereabouts and the general direction, but I don't know how easily I'm going to get a drop of blood from him.
From this guy.
Yes.
Well, you can use the lantern to accidentally hit him
Cut him
when
open.
giving it. Give him a little bit of an. I'm sorry. We have done this tactic before.
And we do it with
mean-
the. Isn't Ashkari where we're going? And we use the blood from the wine.
I mean, the other thing I can do that it might not necessarily be ethical is I can use dominate person.
Yeah, we can also
I mean, just-
waterboard him and just give us answers.
I just command him to show me.
Yeah, but that will take a long, like, it takes an hour, right? Or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I
we need to
mean-
do that at the end when we're still following him into the forest.
Yeah.
But we don't know when he will disappear.
Yeah.
Because they seem to vanish just like that. But we can do it like 30 minutes. But the only problem that I think we have is that we're still not pretty stealthy.
I'm the stealthiest one in the group, and that's saying something.
My eye that I can conjure is pretty stealthy, but
I will take off my armor if we need to be stealth.
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
maybe.
I'm blind, so I have to have lights.
But yeah, maybe just talk to him for a bit. Just let him know you're a concerned citizen.
And I
of
will give
Kumbe.
Saren this beautiful lantern.
okay. I will take the lantern.
What kind of lantern do
And
you have?
Frodo gives you 2 thumbs ups.
I have an wooded lantern.
Okay.
It's not
I can
magical,
also
right?
enhance ability if,
No.
if someone has really awful stealth too.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Right. I'm gonna disguise myself as a commoner, have a yip yap with this man, and then
How are you disguising yourself?
right. So I shall cast disguise self,
Okay.
and I will become a plain-looking human commoner. No, like nothing of interest. Just rab.
Like a woman, like an elderly, like a
An
woman
old
of,
woman.
of
No, a
50
woman
or
who's-
something.
Yeah, not too old, not too young. Like
If it is
Grab
Ashkar,
hair,
we got 2
short
people
hair.
disguised.
whoa, whoa.
Tricking each
Nothing.
other.
Just common everything. The most basic you could get.
Alright.
And I go over to this man.
As you get closer, you're suddenly met with a familiar smell of rotten eggs and gunpowder.
Oh,
Would I recognize where I remember this smell from?
the hideout.
You remember it from the hideout of the Blood Eagles.
Okay, sure.
As a traveler abroad, you would also recognize the 2 scents together as ingredients to fireworks, for
Okay.
example.
Sulfuric.
Sure. Okay, so I am hobbling along, and then I like slowly approach him, and kind of just like focused on my path, like not really notice, and accidentally like almost go to bump into him, but then stop myself and like an older woman's voice, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, dearie.
Are you alright, ma'am?
It's just under these dark nights, it's so tricky to get to places. I'm quite lost, to be honest with you."
He looks up.
It's 3 a.m.
It's 3 p.m. It's still afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait. I forgot it was nighttime. I'm not gonna hikey. I thought it was nighttime. Anyways, right. I'd be like, this blistering heat. No, not heat. It's cold.
It's
Oh my
really
god,
cold.
I'm hot. I'm so hot. Right. I
So
can
he
do
casts
this.
power word kill on you.
Yeah, no, I'll just use give to the gap.
I'll give you one more
Um,
chance to correct yourself, but if you mess
Okay,
up again, I will
right.
punish
Okay,
it.
I'm ready. I'm here. Yes, I'm fine. It's just in this cold weather. I just, it gets to my bones. You see, the arthritis is really kicking in.
That does happen, yeah, on the later ages. I've seen it in my father. Could not move
Are
well in
you?
his later ages. He's like a middle age. He's about in his 40s, 50s, maybe.
Okay.
Has long, curly black hair that comes to his shoulders, which kind of like peeks through when under his hood.
Mhm.
Is there anything I can do to help you with?
Um, are you from this town by chance? Because I've been traveling all day. You see, I've been going from town to town, trying to look for my son, but I think I've lost him.
Well, how long have you been searching for?
Probably for the last few months. He left me a note to say that he was going, but I just I thought I could find him and just try and reunite and get back to him, but I think I've lost him for good. But would you recognize? Are you from here? Would you recognize him if I describe him?
No, but I did recently come from dry cars, so maybe I came across him along the road.
Okay, he's about sort of. I was gonna do a really dick thing and describe V, but I'm not gonna do that. This is our character, by the way.
No more
Alright,
chances.
Power word kill.
No. Wait. Hold up. It just tickles me. Okay, right. He is about, I would say, just around this height. She like gestures like a bit towards like over her head. He's got dark brown hair, very hazel eyes, tan skin. He's aging, so he's got a few lines on his forehead. Spends a lot of time in the outdoors. You see, he's quite a big, broad, strong lad. He keeps talking of being a hero and going off to the army, but I've checked all the local barracks and I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Well, fortunately, that sounds like a lot of people.
I know we're not a unique looking bunch.
I can't really say that would ring a bell for me. I am very sorry.
It's just your time is greatly appreciated. I don't want to take away from your travels. Would you, by chance, he normally tends to either be with army or hunters. Would you happen to know any nearby or any that I could at least go to try and investigate?
Well, there are some hunting huts on the south side of town.
Okay.
Where I'm from, there are none of those.
So you traveled here too, or?
Well,
Sorry,
I'm from a different village.
I see. Is it one nearby or is it one further away? Sorry, I've been by myself on my travels. It's just nice to have a conversation, a little yap, if you will.
Well, we are from a village somewhat nearby, but I can't disclose its location. We like to stay hidden.
Oh, are you? Sorry. Are you under threat, or is it a protection thing, or?
More a cultural thing, I would say. It's just.
Gosh.
Cult.
It's just we have a village in the woods, and it's kind of secluded, and we just kind of like it that way, so we kept it that way.
Oh. Has it always been there, or is this like, have you kind of traveled from place to place to set up?
Hasn't always been. Wait, what was your question?
It's like, has it recently been created, or has it been there for a long time?
Oh yeah. Well, I'd say it's. I think it's a bit older than Kumbe is.
Hmm.
But I would say about 60 years, maybe.
Oh. So is that the only village in the forest? Is there anything else? There wouldn't be like any other sort of like sometimes I get so desperate I look in like cave systems or just random places. I know I shouldn't. I worry about him. He's just so full of he's a stupid boy really, so full of ideology that I worry about him. He's going to get in the wrong crowd and
That's what my
I
father always
don't
said
know.
about me, and I came out fine.
I
And
know.
he like points towards the SCART, towards his good. I'm a firework creator. Since recently a lot of
Ah.
fireworks got used up, I gathered some goods for new.
Oh, of course. Did your village celebrate like the other towns did?
Normally we do. I wasn't there this year. Supplies went a bit late, so I had to stay in Drakkar a bit longer than I would have desired.
Ah.
I did celebrate a
a
little
shame.
bit in Amal, but
Mhm.
celebrations there were a bit less due to some certain recent events.
Oh, what's been happening?
Apparently they were under attack.
I have heard rumors on the road, but not many people, to be honest, give you the time of day to stop and talk to me. A lot just seem so caught up in their own worlds, just going from place to place. But I hope those souls are okay.
I hope so too.
So, wait, where was? So sorry, my memory's going in my age. Where was the attack?
An email, north of here.
I haven't quite made it there. Oh God, I hope he was not involved in that.
We traveled through Aim. You have to travel through Aim to get to Coleman.
Hey, you don't know which way. Fuck.
She fucking
Why are
old
things
lady
when you start
traveled through
playing?
the woods.
Huh?
Nothing going about.
To be honest, it's me just not knowing my map very well. Like, can I be blamed?
Well,
Probably.
I hope you'll find him soon. But and he looks up to the sky. But I do have to hurry now.
No, of course, you've got to get back. I'm sure you've been absolutely mad. Wait. I appreciate the time you've taken and the conversation. Any help is useful. And where I'm from, it's I come from a small community where we tend to help each other. It's been a bit hard on the road where people have just not wanted to give time of day for a little woman like me. And so she reaches and she passes him the
He
lantern.
squints his
She's
eyes
like,
a little bit at you.
right, well,
Can
at least do a
I-
deception roll with this one.
May I please, when I'm looking this like from a hiding position, but following this conversation because I can lip read and I know exactly what they're saying. When he does that, can I do an insight check?
I mean, the inside would show that he's squinting his eyes. Like that's the body language that you can read from him. He seems suspicious of whatever she's saying, as if something's not adding up completely.
I will whisper to the guys. He's not buying it.
Like he's not hiding it either. That's why you don't have to roll. He's just like,
He's just not having it.
yeah. He's like he literally was just talking to like a bunch of people earlier, and like.
And now you have this random white lady.
Oh, you know what? This little old lady, she's just minding on her day. You know, she's got a little bag, little stuff. Anyways, she reaches and she goes, I hope that, you remind me of my son, and I would, as much as I worry about him, I know your father would do the same. So, and then she just passes the lantern. You're more than welcome to take it, and you're more than welcome to leave it, but leave this as a gift. I appreciate your time and your conversation.
Wait, you gave him what?
The lantern. Lantern.
Because it's a really dark night.
No, I can't.
I insist, and even if you can't, then I'd appreciate you giving it to someone who needs it, because sometimes on the road it's tough, it's hard. So no, even if you don't want it, give it to someone else. I know I'm a bit of a kooky old lady, but
But how will you get around in the dark then? If you're traveling so much, as you say.
I'm going to stay in this town for a little bit and probably take a bit of time. My bones are hurting me more, but I might move on the night. I was planning to go to the shop and restock on some things. I might try and see if I can get a lift from somewhere to go up to the next town, but I'm tired. I'm tired of this.
Okay. Well, I
And
do
I've got a
hope you're the
big white
best.
sigh. Thank you. And I wish you the best. I hope that your business picks up too. You're a lovely young lad.
Maybe one day you'll get to enjoy my fireworks.
I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sure it was a spectacle for all to see.
I do believe this year NA had a lot of my fireworks. I got to see it a little bit from Amal in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you see it as well next time.
I would love to. I would love to. I hope I get to see it with my son.
That would be, of course, the best. I hope you find him.
Thank you. And she like gives him like a little nod, and then start like
You also
just
gives him nod back. And
and
then he
I
gets
leave
up
the
his cart.
lantern there.
And you take the lantern on the cart.
And then like I just poodle off, hobbling along.
Is he leaving or is he?
He looks at the old lady for a little bit longer. And then he will start riding towards the south.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I will slowly walk that way a little bit as well with the rope, so we don't lose him out of sight.
Oh, so you said you were hiding while watching?
Yeah, we were like behind the building, and I was like seeing like the others don't have to look, but I was like telling what the conversation was about, whispering the group. Or
Okay,
maybe like we were an inventor group that we were like talking somewhere, like we're trying to not be suspicious.
So you were just kind of standing there, or like you were standing somewhere, like just talking amongst each other, or you were hiding somewhere. Which one of the two is it?
Behind a building.
Because
Peeking.
for one, I'll have you roll a stealth check. For the other one, you're just standing there.
What does Otto want to do?
Behind a building. Hide.
Okay, we're
I'll look
stealthy.
like
We
a
are.
foreigner.
We're going stealth.
I
But
assume
we're not moving. We're just. I just look at.
I assume Kav and Fee as well.
Yeah, let's go for
Everybody's
that.
hiding.
But the only person you will probably see is me. Because it doesn't make sense for them to look.
Fair enough. Then you roll me in the stealth check.
I have still my armor on.
You're good at these.
You're good at
You
these.
said you still have your armor on?
Yeah, so this is disadvantage, that's true.
Yeah.
Going again.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
oh no.
I thought I pressed disadvantage, I did not press it. I mispressed. Let's do it.
Yeah, he just gets on his cart, looks at the old lady for a little bit as she is walking your direction. Maybe.
Oh, and
Or-
whilst I'm walking, I'm like whistling a really jaunty little tune, or like singing a little like traveling song.
Alright. And then he sets off towards the south. As he leaves the gates. Along the way, you see a couple of people waving to him, and he's waving back. And then for a second, you see one of the hunters, he walks, looks at him leave for a little bit, and you see him kind of shake his head and then goes back to his business.
Alright. I cast Arcane Eye and make it follow him. I want me to put it in?
Yeah.
Oh, I can put it on the map as well. It's okay now, right?
He seems like such a lovely young
30
man.
feet. So the eye has to be within 30 feet of it.
Yep. So as he starts walking away, I don't think this is what makes me have to follow. Like it doesn't blindside me, right? It's not like one of those. At least that's not how it reads, because usually it says that in the thing.
No,
Like,
because you don't actually see anything.
oh yeah,
Because you're getting the visual information.
yeah.
Can you describe to me how your eye is following him?
It's just hovering. It's just it's a magical eye.
Yeah, so it's just like gliding behind him.
Yep.
Alright.
At 30 feet.
You like not hiding or something, just gliding.
Are you guys like following along with some distance, or are you guys waiting?
Yeah,
with your...
I would say we follow along, but like at a greater distance, so that.
Like how many minutes of time would you wait for him to be behind him? Because you are, I'm asking this because you are at like a time schedule, right? Like you're somewhat in a hurry.
50 minutes gives someone enough time to. In 50 minutes, you can walk. Pretty far.
3 miles times 4, so 0.75 miles.
Okay. Yep.
All right. He is on a cart and axis, but that goes about the same speed as just walking. I assume you guys left the horses behind, or are you on horse?
Mm-hmm.
We put them away.
All right.
Safely.
So
We still have to pay for that.
it takes about 45 minutes to really get into the forest, kinda. Like there are obviously already some trees before then, but not really properly dense to actually call it a forest. And you see him like he's occasionally like looking around him. Definitely sometimes looks behind him because, well, hidden village doesn't want people to follow him. But yeah, you guys are quite a bit behind, so he doesn't directly. He seems to just be going and going. You notice that there's not really a path that he's tracking in the forest. So the oxes are having some issues maneuvering around, especially with a cart. So definitely not a path, any path made
Man-made.
for it to come easy, which makes more sense on why it's like somewhat difficult to track, assuming that they don't always bring a cart along. But 5 minutes in, at some point, he stops for a bit, and he gets off his cart. As he's kind of like looking around, and he kind of like walks straight to your eye, and then grabs. Well, doesn't really grab anything. He's more like putting his hand near the tree. And the little bird jumps up it for a little bit.
What kind of bird is it?
Not sure. It's one that doesn't have to immigrate during winter.
Most will probably know.
But yeah, he gives it some attention. It's like he seems surprised that the bird reacted, and then he walks straight through your eye again.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't walk through it because it's not like ethereal.
No, but it's invisible, right?
It's invisible, yeah, but you can't walk, like it can't go through a door. It has to go through a hole, really small hole. If you.
Alright, in that case, does your eye dodge him while he walks
Yes.
straight through it?
Yeah, it would be like hovering at like a Path of Exile game.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
I can. Damn, you cut me off guard. What?
For a second, just a split second, you could swear that the moment your eye moved away, when he came back from the bird, his eyes followed your eye. But your eye is invisible, so can it truly be the case, or was it a coincidence?
Yeah. While we're walking, like you see, sort of like chilled up for a second, like thrilled.
Everything okay?
But then he just gets
Yeah.
back on his cart and he keeps riding off.
What happened?
Felt like he could see me for a second, or he was aware, but he interacted with the bird. I think it was a nice bird.
Nope, not one.
This one's laughing.
My bad.
Okay, but he keeps walking, so we keep following.
Wait, no, it's not night yet. Day. There you go.
Yeah, and when we arrive in the spot, I guess because we're following in the same kind of trail, I will make a quick glance, investigate the spot where this bird was.
I don't know. Are we there yet? Because like, I think we after 15 minutes we went into the forest and we walked for, or was it 45 minutes?
You'd still be outside of the forest when he did that, and then 10 minutes later, you would arrive at that spot the moment your eye disappears, because you were like 15 minutes behind.
Yeah, because it's like an hour thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. He interacted with like a blue and orange bird, orange belly, the blue back, with a long beak.
Sure.
He continued that way?
Yeah. Did he walk in a straight line, or was he like very like bendy, and like was he just like?
Why he was on the
So-
cart or to the bird?
No, yeah. Well, he's just walking through the forest. Was he like very determined, going to like one direction?
Well, yeah, no, he's on the axis and he's going in a pretty straight direction. Yeah.
Okay. So okay, yeah. So we just keep walking, right?
You were
And when we're
trying
at
to.
the spot-
What looks like were you trying to investigate? Like the bird?
Like it sounded like it was just out of nowhere. He instantly switched around, or
No, like he was constantly like looking around.
and then I will just give a quick eye around this area when brother says, "Oh, this is the area from this bird," and then I will just look around if I can see it,
Roll me a perception check.
and then we continue because now we lost him, like we lost the eye.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I will then do like focus on like a cart and oxes are heavy, so there must be some tracks.
You'd think so.
Oh.
You don't see a bird. Can you do me a survival check for tracking?
Oh no, this is the wrong person to do this.
As you'd expect, oxes and a cart, especially loaded, filled with like sulfur and gunpowder, like stuff, would be quite heavy. Strangely, you don't really see any tracks of it. But you do at some point find like a broken branch here and there, and you feel like that could probably be the direction he went.
Could be the direction he went, I think.
No birds around.
No birds around.
Are we going to follow that path?
I mean, I don't think a bird sits still for 15 minutes quite often.
Yeah, we just continue walking.
You do hear the sound of birds, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we would kind of like use the. There was no moon. You said. Oh wait, is it moon time yet?
I mean, right now it would be 4 p.m., so you still have like 2 hours of good daylight left.
Check. So we could use the sun a little bit as our guide to keep walking like a straight path.
Sure.
Alright. Do we just keep walking?
Sure, roll me an overall... you actually already rolled the survival check. Sure. What is the order you guys are marching?
Probably Proto would be up front because of the eye thing.
You
I'm
don't
quite
have your
blind.
eye.
I will be in the middle.
Yeah. But no, okay, actually no, I think maybe Koff would be in front and Proto would be
Yeah,
behind.
I think Fee will be in front even.
He's pretty adept with woods.
Yeah, I think
It's
he's
like,
the
oh.
one in front.
Look at that tree. I love
Has a
sleeping
good
under
sleeping
those.
speed.
And that one, oh.
I'm
So
not-
comfortable.
I'm not the biggest fan of using players that are not here for their skill checks.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't. Otherwise, I will take the first steps.
Yeah, I will
But
just
I'm
go
blind.
front.
So it
who
did not
who of
make
you is
sense.
best in survival? Because she has jack
I
of all trades.
am +3 in survival.
In that case, you can roll me a survival check, and I'll just have Fee be in front.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
So Fee kind of follows the direction that Eleanor gave him earlier. At some point, there's just not really a clear path anymore. You walk for at least another hour. The one thing you guys are doing somewhat well is, as you guys could not find any tracks, you're just like, well, we're gonna walk in a straight fucking line all the time. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, and I will make little notes on trees to show the indication that we went this way. Like a really little.
Sure, definitely
like,
do that in a forest where a hidden village is. That sounds
No,
No,
smart.
like more. You won't know. It's like so subtle. It's like a little. How will I will not make really big notes, but more like what makes sense for me. So you.
It's like marked cards.
Yeah. How would Eleanor do this? Like like a hook kind of feeling. Like those things if you accidentally cut yourself really weirdly and you have like a little flap of skin.
Oh yeah.
I would like break a little bit of a branch so it has a little bit of a hook
Ugh.
feeling. Or sometimes when I see a leaf that's really big, I will take out a little bit of the leaf so it also looks like a hook. Or a half moon. And that's how I indicate the path. And it's always on our right side.
Why not breadcrumbs, man?
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel shit.
I mean,
So some of you have pretty high passive perception. Eleanor. Strangely enough, you suddenly see Fee, instead of just constantly going straight, you suddenly see him going to the right.
Like automatically go to the right. Like
Yeah.
he did. Fee, you need to go more this way.
What do you mean? I've been going straight.
No. We're going to the right. We're to the left. We're going out of our straight line.
Kind of looks up to the sun. Looks a bit confused. Sorry. Hard to navigate through the woods. And you see him walk in the direction that you just told him. And then suddenly again, kind of goes to the
To the
right.
right. Stop. There's something happening there.
What do you mean?
And I look back at all those little minuscule notes I made to find our path back. And it's all like looks like a straight line. Like that little branch I can see all the way in the back, like it's all one straight line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
From
I
what
look
you can tell,
forward.
like, I don't think you can see that many, but they're very tiny marks.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I will say I remember that tree and I don't know, and then I look back. Okay, try again.
oh, you lead then.
Come on. Okay. Okay, stand here. Wait, stand here. And look. And I will do the same thing, walking forward.
So you will walk straight for a little bit. And then, without realizing it yourself, you suddenly start swaying to the right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the only one walking.
Yeah.
Please stand there's a standing still, so I am the only one walking.
I thought you said we were supposed to go straight, Eleanor. Because he has the same passive perception as you. So
Something is off here, because I'm walking straight.
God damn, what's the name of that angel again?
Kobiel?
Should we just send a raven to Kobiel? Hey, what's up? We're coming.
Ayo, oh, no way.
We're about to
You
bust
can
into this
definitely
place.
try.
Would it work?
No,
Like,
we
would
didn't
this
do it.
raven know who Kobo
Guys.
is?
Okay, slight sidetracked, right? But like, stay with me. There's a seagull like pecking at my window right now. Like, I actually shit you not. I'll send a picture into the
Okay,
chat.
put your hand up. Put your
Yes,
hand
but
up and
I
be
wanna
like, "Come on, my
see it."
hand."
Where are you going to
Yeah.
send it? I need it.
Here, I'll put it in this.
The green of the wondrous power, the silver. So
Oh, it actually just
Go,
graces me. So I've seen
seagull.
this seagull before, and I call him Steven Seagal. Not going to lie.
That's also the
wait.
seagull that the guy calls that constantly that he feeds. on
I
Instagram.
think someone like has fed. Okay, right. I put it in here.
Oh, what an adorable seagull. He's like
He's
chilling.
just chilling. Anyways, we could send him over, surely.
Yeah, we can send him. And
Yeah.
scream.
Oh,
Make
he
noise.
flaps his wings. He agreed.
So for Animal Messenger, you specify a location which you must have visited and
Oh,
a recipient who matches the general description.
No,
well,
that won't work.
I wasn't gonna do it anyway, cause
But
well,
funny.
what's up? What would we say, Paka?
But like you could make it like a mockingjay, like making noises, and then we have to follow
But
it.
it's a raven. It's a silver raven.
Yeah, but it says whatever you want, right?
No, it's a silver raven.
Like,
Can become a raven for up to 12 hours.
super cool. Okay, continue. Okay. This VC that I was going not straight. Yes, right.
Okay,
Now I
wait.
will try my best to go left.
No. Wait, hold this rope. Hold this end of
Oh.
the rope.
Oh,
And
wait,
walk
yeah,
straight.
yeah, I'm grabbing the rope. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and just go straight, no matter what I hit. Okay.
Yep.
And I will with my hands and darkness. I will go forward, and only like I have nothing telling me which way direction I need to go. I just go straight.
You still
And I will-
instinctively seem to strafe to the right.
Now, what does a rope look like?
The rope also now this rope is still straight. It just now goes instead of like
Oh,
that,
okay.
it like follows her.
It's not curvy.
No, like it generally just seems like she changes her direction, as if
Okay.
she's avoiding something.
Okay, so we go to the right. So I walk to the left.
With the rope.
With this rope.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I will stand where I am standing on this right side.
Do
Like,
keep in
sort
mind
of-
there are a bunch of trees between you, so.
Yeah.
But like, are you walking just straight to the left all of a sudden, or do you walk
So I see
like,
that. So
towards
like
the front left?
So I see that Elnor goes a little bit to the right, like a little bit. So how she pivots, I would like try to go directly against from where she's being pushed. That makes sense.
All right. So basically, what she does by going to the right, you start doing to the left, but without realizing. But as you explained what you were doing to the rest, they noticed that like the direction that you're going to the left is a bit more than you were planning. Again, almost as if you're trying to avoid something.
I will start walking towards Proton. Because my view's probably a little bit further. Like, walked a little bit further. I will walk towards him. Happens.
I think it would just
Make
be
me
normal
a-
because you're at the edge
Make
of
me a
the.
wisdom saving throw.
I'm trying to go straight through it. This is wisdom. I don't do
It's like,
wisdom.
what if we all three of us walk hands and all walk into it at like different?
I'm still holding this
You're-
rope, by the way. Just
You're
with
extremely confident that you're walking straight, but everybody else sees you kind of going around it.
Can she try again? But I use ability check to at least give her a chance. Oh my god, the seagull keeps pecking at my window. It's so annoying. Sorry, right.
But
Can I
I
try
don't know
again? I use a hands ability.
The ability doesn't work in saving throws.
I don't
Oh,
think this
rep-
is
never
how it
mind.
works.
Do you want
I'm
some
going-
bardic inspiration?
I'm going into my
That would have worked.
I'm going to grab something in my pouch.
All right.
And out of there, I'm getting like a little ball, metal ball, like really tiny little ball, maybe 2 of them. And knowing like, I noticed when I'm at my location next to Proto that everyone is looking at me, so it probably didn't work. So I'm doing the same path backwards, and I'm going to try to throw this little ball towards towards Otto.
Sure.
Like,
Ow.
straight through it.
I mean, the rope is still straight between the two of you.
Oh, the rope is still. Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, it doesn't curve around the
No.
thing.
So it's just only people. Okay, I'm going to pull Proto towards me from this rope.
Proto, do you resist?
No.
Otto, I keep saying.
So does not
Otto.
resist.
Do you move willingly? Like, are you like literally just letting yourself be pulled, or are you like walking along with you being pulled?
I am. Huh? I'll let myself be pulled.
All right, you go in a straight line. Make me an investigation check.
All right. That rolled really hard on my screen. It went like.
So you are going straight, but you suddenly notice that there's like a slight shimmer in the air. You can definitely recognize it as an illusion, but it's a bit more than an illusion. It's also a way to misdirect you, as it's like sending you into different directions. And like being pulled through, it feels wrong, but it doesn't seem impossible to do as long as you know how.
Okay.
And you were on a good track with the rope. I'll give you that as a hint, because you rolled so high.
Yeah, because right. Okay. So the next plan. So I'm still outside of the thing, right? It was like a weird experience for a second.
Yeah, you're like, you know it's in the air, but it seems like kind of a thick barrier or something. Let's say it like that. You were not on the other side of whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
You meant
Let's-
just through it, but it's just a similar, something like that.
Well, let's try something else. What if I make a projection in the direction straight ahead? Like if I kind of like, I think due to our experimenting, we kind of have figured out like where it starts and where it sends us in different ways. Oh wait, no, because when you look forward, it's just for you, it's just normal forward.
Yeah, so if you tried that, you'd have to make me a wisdom saving throw again, as you're still being misdirected.
Okay, I'll wisdom saving throw. Boom.
So as you
Bam.
try to place your, although this time you also are aware of it yourself, due to the experience you have, you notice that you have placed it in a very different direction than you wanted to, as you've kind of like without realizing, you suddenly like kind of looking towards Eleanor, who's to your right,
Huh?
as if while you were casting this, you kind of like subconsciously just like turned around a little bit
Yeah.
to cast it.
I think we might have found a village.
At this point, you see Cough with its hammer
I
not hitting anything.
However,
wait. Maybe we. Okay, wait. This
but
rope
when you
did
when you
work.
pulled me, when you pulled me through the rope, I could feel like I was going through something. However, it resisted me.
So
It was
you need a way to get, like, a way to get accepted or something, or. Hmm. This rope.
accepted by the bird.
So I see. Okay, I will grab Saren, and I kind of see, like, I know a little bit where this barrier is, and I will put the rope on her as well because we have a pretty long rope, and I will
Yeah.
like just push her into this barrier. Are you accepting me pushing you into this barrier towards Proto?
Wait.
No,
One thing.
send it.
If she goes through it, yeah, we should one by one. Just have like as long as rope as possible on this side, and she should one by one pull us in. First, the small guys. Sorry, Fee, not you. And then, lastly, probably Cough, so we can all with enough force try it. If it works.
I think Saren is the right person for this job to be the first.
Right.
And I should probably be second.
We'll send it.
Cannonball!
Are you going to use?
You
Are you using bardic inspiration?
They've
use
got a
Cough
post
to
of
throw
using
her.
bardic inspiration.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my Christ alive.
Eleanor.
Me.
You have all
Yeah.
that bardic inspiration.
I'm not okay. Again, me. I kind of hoped to put her into this, so she had to do it.
Yeah, but you're the
I
one
mean,
pushing.
Oh, I'm the one pushing. Oh.
She's just
Yeah, this is not working.
Oh, bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I would not have
Again, you
made
kind
it.
of like instinctively like push it to the side.
Alright, after she
Maybe
pushes
someone
me to
else
the-
does this.
Sarah, do you want to roll
After-
dexterity saving throw to see if you fall over?
Yeah, wait. Wisdom?
Dex. To see
Dex,
if
you need
you
to do a
trip.
dex. Yeah.
Okay, no,
No,
you
you're
like
not.
you managed to avoid a branch of a tree.
Oh my god.
I'm
And-
sorry,
Please,
I
come
don't.
on.
You stay on your feet.
I don't know how
What?
this works.
Hey, what
Can
if I
I
grab
try?
just like a branch from the floor and just throw that into that direction that we've been trying to get to?
It goes through it, right?
It goes through it.
Because it's just, yeah, it's just branch.
Wait.
It's mentally, guys. Who's the
Guys,
strongest?
can I try having a little go at just throwing myself in it?
Yeah.
Not being
Yeah.
pushed?
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know, just check myself, Wisdom straight through it. Send it.
If you're just gonna be walking, like just you will also automatically just kind of like suddenly turn to the side without realizing it yourself.
Wait. Is it a
Maybe-
spell? Can I use counterspell on it?
No, counterspell you have to cast when something's being cast.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
Maybe, wait, maybe you can push me or Protoin?
Okay.
Because I'm pretty useless.
Right, I'll push. Who am I pushing? Who wants
Yeah,
to
push me in, and I'll put the rope around
Okay.
my waist, and give the other side of so the most of the rope is on you guys' side.
I will
Yeah.
push Proto then.
All right, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I'll give myself bardic inspiration.
Sure. Do you want
Oh
to
my
use your
God.
bardic inspiration or not?
Do I need to?
You have to decide that before the results.
Oh, do you know what, fuck it, just in case it's like some stupidly high thing because it's you.
When have I ever given you a high DC before?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, I'll roll this. Okay, so 24.
So you managed to push Proto forward. Okay. Yeah, so considering Proto is not like really resisting, like he kind of like stumbles forward. Assume you're not trying to stop yourself, right? Like if you fall, you fall.
Yep.
Yeah. So Proto stumbles forward for a little bit, and suddenly he disappears.
What does the rope look like now?
The
Because the
rope
rope is.
disappears into nothingness as well, but still like attached to you. Proto.
So there's like a
if you're holding onto the
half
rope,
rope.
it's like this. And then you feel like two tugs on the other side, like tick tick, like I'm okay.
Before you do
I
that,
turn around
Proto,
to Alana being like, it worked! It worked!
you see a village. There are quite a few people, just random people in front of you. At the start of the few houses, they have a lot of. Let me grab the description real quick.
Can I still see them? Sorry.
You can see them.
So they've seen us struggling there.
You don't see it, but Frodo's laying on the ground like.
Um. So the first thing you notice is the heavy smell of sulfur and gunpowder filling the area, almost making you nauseous. You see some of the houses that are on the closest side of where you are right now. They have like a couple of these barrels that seem
Wine
to be filled with sulfur and gunpowder. And they're like, you're quite familiar with them. They're like Tinker's tools around. You see a couple of them being made into fireworks. But you definitely see a couple of people looking at you strangely, and one will walk up to you. Excuse me, what are you doing here? Have you been summoned?
Yes. I have.
Roll me a deception check.
But haven't these people seen us the whole time? Just try over and over to.
Exactly. So it's a very, very high. Actually, yeah, I don't think you can make. What's your charisma like?
It's actually hilarious if you're trying to deceive your way through that one.
Yeah, you have +0 to your charisma. No, there. Right. I need you to leave and forget about this place right now.
I'm looking for someone, and I think they might be here.
Who are you looking for?
Someone by the name of Ashkar?
Oh my god.
All right. Give me 1 second.
You don't have to notify him that I'm here, if he's here. And you feel, like, slowly but surely you feel like more tension on the rope. I don't know who's holding on to the other end of it.
I think it's Saren, or I don't know. It's
Yeah.
me or Saren. One of us is
I'd
closest.
be like,
to you.
Alana, do you want to push in?
Yeah,
Ow.
sure.
Yeah, so this guy grabs his shield and smashes you in the face with it.
Wait, whilst this is happening, can I try and push Alana into the thing too?
Rude.
You can also just follow the rope.
I'll
Oh, we can even follow it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will follow it. Like I
Yeah.
will be the next person. I think Saren still will push me
Yeah.
with the
just in
idea
case.
because we don't know if we can follow it, and then you
Alright.
notice. Oh wait, I can follow it.
Can you
Yeah,
make me a
I'll give
strength
you a
saving
little
throw, Proto?
Oh, I can. Yes.
So how far away is he from us?
Nat 20. Oh.
So suddenly all of you feel the rope weaken before you are
Okay.
able to fully get in, as Proto is knocked prone. And you take 8
I already was
bludgeoning-
prone, right? Because I was laying on the ground because I stumbled in.
But you didn't, you weren't on the ground. You stumbled in. But you also take 8 bludgeoning damage.
On top of the 23. Oh, wait, it was 23. Oh, wait, hold on, sorry. I fucked up. 63, 55. I retracted the attack roll from my health. I was like, that's not nice.
Why is that public?
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Sure.
That's not very nice. We can talk about this, right?
And can you make me an athletics check or an acrobatics?
Let's see, athletics or acrobat. I don't think it really matters, does it? All right, 5s.
As you're now grappled, and so I don't know, you were being pushed in, right? Saren, can you make me another
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw with advantage because you have the rope?
Yay! Yippee! Sorry. Yippee!
So as you try to push her in again, again you kind of push it to the side, and then
Oh,
right
for
as
fuck's
about
sake,
you're about to think like, wait, we can maybe use the rope, follow the rope in. It
Alright,
gets
why
cut
don't you
off by a second person that runs up to Proto. That's where we end today's session.
Oh my god. So sweet. You so bastard.
I'm gonna have a one-on-one date with Ashkar.
Oh my god, you saucy bastard.
Oh boy.
Fucking
These
hell.
fuckers saw us the whole time just walking into their stupid wall, and they were just like, "Yeah,
They were like,
don't worry
no
about it. They'll go
comments.
away eventually."
Well, that's why the guy was like, because he's like one of the guards and he's like nearby the wall to like get up to you quickly, just in
So-
case.
When I mentioned the name Ashka, any facial expression?
Doesn't the fact that he bashed you in the face with his shield tell you anything?
Yeah, no, but maybe he was just done talking.
We don't question these things.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh, will do. Usually it's Eleanor doing these things, but I'm quite good at those. Fuck.
You felt a sense of suspicion come over his face.
Gotcha.
But yeah, another person came up to you and kind of like cut the rope. As this guy that punched you in the face picks you up kind of like under his arm and is now carrying you along into the town. And he will yell, because there's now a group, there's like a group of people who've been watching.
We've been breached.
If the rest comes in, kill them.
No,
And-
there's no need for that.
Just to bully Proto a little bit more.
Oh my god.
Well,
You
what
said,
about
hold
him?
up. You said, hold my fucking break.
Oh, I closed the map again.
Oh my god. These events.
Give me 1 second. I'm doing this. Gonna
They're going to be so angry with us.
does have required global vision.
Yeah. I must say, our rolls were not that great.
Oh,
We did not have the best rolls today, that's for sure.
I don't have a token. I cannot see.
At this, well, you guys are not meant to see. At this point, they
Yeah.
could have moved a little bit closer as well because you guys were being full in front of the thing for quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chuckles.
we didn't
I'm in
know.
danger.
I'm in danger.
So how I imagine this, right? Although it's like you don't know it as a player, it's like you guys are just gonna throw the rope in, and then just follow the rope.
Yeah, but if we fuck up with your wisdom, we're not getting in.
Well, that was
Like,
only when you were
okay.
because you're throwing the stick in was also not a problem. It was only pushing someone in.
Yeah, but also a person, right?
Yeah, only
But we
only but when you throw the
Yeah,
stick in,
so-
it just went fine.
Yeah, but I think I rolled 4 times now.
But so if you threw the
get through
rope
this wall.
in, the rope would have just gone in.
yeah, and then you can follow
Um,
the rope. And
We just bada bing and bada boom it. Officially.
How do you feel right now, Proto?
Huh? Like I said, chuckles. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
But thank you
But-
for playing with me today.
Yeah, no, thank you for having a
So
session
thank
anyway.
you for hosting.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I was very worried that we're not gonna have any sessions soon, but apparently it might not be that bad. But we don't know what the future brings. So
I actually think this was a great session. We got
I
quite a
did
bit of
too.
shit done. We got some
Yeah.
roleplay. We got
Yeah.
some magnificent Saren roleplay. Disguising as well.
That was so amazing.
There was some innovative thinking. There were strategies. Like we actually functioned. We were quite functional as a group today.
also,
Yeah, we did actually do well.
also the guy very clearly saw you in the village. Just so you guys know, in the
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
He saw like a face being like, oh, they're saying
That's
something.
me.
They're saying something.
Hello.
I am in the corner.
Hello.
In fairness, you got a free lantern out of it. I don't know why he's complaining.
My
Oh.
beautiful lantern.
Ophi, I hope for you that they don't have any torches here, because I heard they have a lot of sulfur and
Yeah,
gunpowder.
I know.
This whole
And
reason why we have this lantern. You
I don't know about
should
you,
just
but I have
always
I
pass
have quite a bit of reach with my with my hands.
Oh my god.
That's why it's only at
just
the
scared.
first few houses and not further in. Also, actually, Proto, further in the village, you see a wall surrounding a church. And the church that you can kind of see from the distance is quite high up, and it kind of has the form of a plus sign.
The church itself.
Yeah.
Last time.
So from here, I can only see that it's a form of a T.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it does remind you of the scribe that Fee told you about when he scribed on Kobiel.
Oh no.
I guess we're in the right place.
That's true. Fuck, where did I write that down?
And there's no sound, right? There's no sound going. I mean, I guess not, because they would have heard the whole conversation, because it's quite close.
Well, there goes sound towards them. There doesn't go any sound out.
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Gotcha, yeah. Just like how visuals, they can see them, but you can see them.
It's a very powerful magical barrier that I made up.
He's
It's
inside
fucking D&D.
a
You can
wooden-
do whatever
is
the
it-
fuck you want, man.
Exactly.
Is it wooden? Is this plus sign wooden?
No, the
I don't
church is
know.
stone.
Stone. Okay, because I have here. The last time we had and scrying on him, he was inside a wooden church.
Yeah,
And there he was screaming.
The inside was wooden, yeah. But the outside is made of stone.
Well,
'Cause-
You're so dead. We're so dead.
You know,
Oh, no.
it's fine. I can teleport us.
We don't have a door.
So, let's see. Next week is the 26th.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I should be there.
Wolfie's looking so forward to next session.
Oh man. We
I
should
mean,
put
I
the
mean
group
like,
in.
during break, I was suddenly like, wait. It's the new year. They're supposed to be here in 2 fucking days.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they took their 2 weeks break was maybe a little bit too long. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I should have done it. We should have done a 13-day.
yeah. We should just.
That's literally how I was sitting during the break. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
That's okay.
Um,
I thought it was fun. Did you think it was fun? Did you enjoy it with 3 players? Was it doable?
I mean,
I really enjoyed
like I always think 3 people is very doable. Like that's not the biggest issue. It's more that a lot of like 40% of the players now miss out, right? That's not
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and if you do a campaign with only 3 people and then one falls out, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we made up for it. You know, you got some, as Trash said, you got some great thinking, some lovely RP. You could hear my old lady voice. What more could you want?
Yeah.
I think you guys did great.
I
Thanks.
wrote even 3 pages I don't want to say it, but I have a few where I only
Right.
wrote 2 sentences.
I'm not gonna
And
lie,
now-
we do get a lot of shit done actually. It's just
Yeah, it's because normally when it's the 5 of you guys are just talking nonsense in a fucking tavern for 2 hours.
yeah. I mean, 30% of the time it's just Saren and me arguing about height.
We haven't argued about that in a while, guys. Like, come on, let's not be dramatic.
Okay, well, and then it's Saren and Koff arguing about flowers.
Yeah,
who's-
well, I mean, he gave Sarah roses. What's Sarah supposed to do with that information? She's just like,
I mean, you guys
Okay.
should just get married at this point. It's that easy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Koff
Oh
wants
my
to be a leader of the Drow. Or, well, Aristraians.
I think Sarah
I'm pretty sure he has other duties.
Yeah. I think he's got another woman in his life who's his dummy mommy. Wait, I shouldn't say that's true.
He's definitely
I
got
mean,
all these mommy issues.
True.
Okay.
I mean, understandable though. Goth mummy? Hell yeah. I mean,
I mean,
my God.
I'm gonna cut this out of stream.
Yeah, you
I
know, like,
didn't
end
say
the
this.
YouTube video.
Don't forget to
was
cut out the
short.
anime intro playing as well.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I don't really care. It's just really weird. It also, at some point, also started to do it with another one. Because I also had One Piece open, and then also suddenly started playing it later on. Except this time I was
Just had it
prepared.
at all angles. Coming at you.
This time I was prepared. I was like, oh. Alright. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
thank
you,
you,
gu-
Wolfie.
you guys saw the Goth mummy, right? What she look like? I think.
Did we?
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Wait, she was in...
Okay. But this has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a wonderful time coming back.
Just the outfit is a bit
Oh,
different.
she is cute. Fair play, fair play.
Like the outfit has more
Oh.
some of those eyes on her.
You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Morgana from Merlin.
Legends? Oh.
Niche reference, probably. But, you know,
10-10 had a
that
crush
was
on her.
my...
10-10 had a crush on her.
From
Merlin
Merlin?
was such a fucking good show, though.
Dude, it was so good. I think it was so underrated. I fucking love that show.
Yeah,
growing up.
because it's like it's not like one of the higher class. It's like very bad technically, but so also so good. It's one of
Yeah.
my favorite shows, honestly.
That was literally my childhood right there. Was like BBC, prime time, sitting down to watch the Merlin. Oh, life was good.
Yeah, I was already an adult by the time.
Yeah, but do you know what? I've had literally the last like 7 weeks being called old for being 26. I hope you guys feel better now because according to the 20-year-olds, I'm basically retired and ancient.
I mean,
They were like, "Oh."
what does that make me? I'm 34.
You're just
know, you're
decrepit at that
fucking
point.
I'm a
Your
relic.
arc status.
I'm a relic.
Yeah,
of
you're
the
just
past.
in the grave.
I wish. I mean, anyway.
Fucking called you dust.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
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 Wow, this is the most synchronous exit ever.
I know not all of us.